Super GT has decided to drag Nick and I to a track walk, kicking and screaming. They call us professionals, but track walks are not our thing. Strategy.
Drive
what
fast, don't crash.
What are we doing now?
Right now?
Yes.
Making a video.
All right. Okay, so what we're actually doing is, this is practice now. There's like 35 minutes. Alvarez, the pro, Super GT, he's going to do the big laps now.
Say hello to everybody.
Ciao. Hello. How's everybody tonight? So today we're going to do a little bit of daily racing in Imola. For those of you who watched last night, you would have seen I was already testing the game pre-launch with the Kunos devs, and it's pretty awesome. If you've already tried it today, you would have seen that. Well, basically, I wish that Kunos could make all the tracks in all the world, because their accuracy and everything and their modeling is very good. And I hope that they continue to add more and more tracks to keep this game fresh. It's not just a case of adding cars. To me, it's much more enjoyable when they add tracks. So today we're on the sim grid again to do some daily racing, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to do 2 races, about a 2.5 hour stream, probably 2.5 hours. And we're not going to be in the Ferrari. I want to try the Mercedes Evo. So I'm just waiting for the server to go up. Should go up in about a minute. And we'll go from there. Also, let me know as always about the sound check as well, because I've had to move the dials. I thought I had it perfect, and then yesterday you guys said it was too loud. So it looks like now the audio, the engine sounds will actually be a bit low. But let's see how it goes. What tracks would I like to see added? I reckon Sebring, and what else? Well, I mean, they got the nice ones there at the moment. I would have liked Manucore, but I know why they couldn't do that was because of the lockdown rules. They couldn't go laser scan that one. Okay, we got DLC Launch Party. Is that the name of the? That looks like it. It's the one. Yes, DLC Launch Party. All right, so I want the Mercedes Evo, or it's called 2020 in here, not the Evo. And which livery should I go for? Oh, I like the Mad Panda. I like the Mad Panda, and it has my friend Axel Jeffries. We raced together when we were younger. Not in the same class. He was one below me. He was younger than me, but we raced karts. And I think I designed one of his first helmets. Yeah, back when I was designing and not racing. So that's cool. All right, so we're going to go in there. Got the password and everything. No. Why is the password not working? Jad, I am signed up. Oh no, please tell me I'm signed up. Oh no, it didn't sign me up. That's a disaster. That means I can't do the race. No, I signed up last night before I went to bed. Did I sign up with the right Steam ID? I'm on the 8 p.m. Oh, so I'm early. Oh, you know why? I was meant to be coaching now. Holy shit. Am I meant to still be coaching? That's not a disaster at the end. Okay. Thank God I'm signed up for 8 p.m. I confused my coaching days. Okay, 8 and 9. So it means we've got a 3-hour stream coming up. All right, let's do then some setup testing around Imola. So I'm also going to buzz my ACC team. Just 1 second. Mic check.
Mic
Mic
check.
check.
My
Mic
gents,
check.
my gents, my
Check,
gents.
check.
Jackie.
You're on the stream, Ulti, so no swearing. So I got
Cool, that's
my
fine.
times wrong. I signed up for the daily races at 8 and 9 and not 7 and 8. So now I need to keep my peeps busy. So what are you guys up to? Are you doing any testing?
I was just gonna do some public lobbies for a laugh, at Imola, but nothing serious.
I'm testing Nordschleifer.
Obviously, it's not even the same game.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. But is Imola on the public lobbies? I assume so.
Oh, mate, there'll be thousands of them. Thousands of them. Hang on.
Actually, probably
have a
only
look.
3,000 of them. Registration start. Do you mean quick join?
Yeah, I was just gonna join a random public lobby on just the main server list.
Silverstone, mate. Silverstone.
Disgusting.
No, that's what but which are you talking about, on the server list or in the game itself?
Yeah, server list. Server list. Go to server list on multiplayer, and then there's
Server
like
lists?
hundreds. There's like hundreds of public lobbies.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is gonna be Imola.
But
Yeah,
what
there's
about...
a lot of Imola lobbies.
Yeah, mine says no servers found. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, but what about passwords and stuff?
Nah, a lot of them will be just join. Just have a safety requirement. What's your safety rating? Do you know?
I think it's high enough.
Okay. So
Okay,
I
let's
don't
find a
know. Do
lobby
you want to
together.
join some? Do you want to? Okay. So
All in racing, France. There's 29. Ah, there's only one space
Quali.
for one.
No, I've got 28.
I mean, I can
Yeah,
ask the server if the people in the chat wants to join, but I don't know how many days.
No, they can take part in the daily racing. I didn't sign up in time. So all in racing, did you join already? There's only a spectator.
No. There's only one. Yeah, there's only one space.
Yeah.
That someone did take it. There's a race here, AKM Racing UK, Imola. You see it? 6 out of 26
Yes.
people in at the moment. Could join
Yes.
that because it's just
Yeah,
started.
let's
Nice
jump
and
in.
early.
Let's jump in. Let's jump in. I'm taking the Merc, by the way.
I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Lexus because I need some practice in it for Enduro Cup.
So wait.
Here he is. That's
you
not a
get-
Ferrari, Dave. That's not a Ferrari.
I said I was taking the Merc.
I know, but it just seems it's weird seeing your name without a Ferrari badge.
I don't have any presets here. Boom. Fuel, 20
Oh,
liters.
we're
Did you get
actually
into the 40s?
40.7.
Is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
That's why
I'm
I don't know.
joking.
I don't know if they've slowed this track down though.
No, they haven't, mate. That's a conspiracy that you're using to explain your slowness.
Well, no one in the streams I've seen has gone and done low 40s in quali. Sorry, I'm just going to send it and go. Might as well.
I went aggressive setup and... Oh, this is a horrible pit limiter. Aggressive setup with 20 liters
my
of
tire
fuel.
pressures are all out though. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
me too.
You know, just stick to the pit limiter.
It's in quali, mate. Quali. Get ported.
You can still go do 70. KPH. Only in the race.
These tyre pressures will have to do. So basically, you're just your fill time, Dave. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I figured. At one point I thought you guys were testing, so I thought it would be interesting for everyone to watch that. But
No, we got enough to work on for tomorrow. It's fine.
do you think that just need to start over with Monza, or
It's just weird. Every car. I mean, we haven't tested 2019 Monza yet because it might just be 2020 Monza. But every car was slower back to back compared with our old data. But the bot was the same. So the cars that were slower in 2019 are still slower on the 2020 Monza. But every car was just slower than what they were getting before from our testing.
okay?
So
So, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're wondering, the people on the other line are the test and development team from Coach Dave Academy. James, head of development, and Ulti, one of our pro drivers. So I wrote them into the stream to keep you guys busy, and me. Hello, dev
maybe
team.
some competition.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, you've had much more laps around here than I have. So.
Yeah, but
P1.
you've had about 1,000 more hours in this game than me. Or 1,300 more hours.
Here we go again.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's the age-old argument. Oh my god, this guy's going so slow.
I'll keep the chat in order.
Oh. Public lobbies always scare me.
Why? They don't affect us.
Oh no, they scare me in the sense that you never know what you're going to get. Oh, and there's...
Okay, so Marek has just confessed his love for James in the chat.
Marek? Nice. I get that a lot. Jokes.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Is that you, James?
No, I'm not off the
No?
track, funny enough, Dave, no.
I went
I've
off
made
the
it
track.
half a lap.
I do like that new little screen they're having.
A little Lumarank.
Yeah, that's from real life.
Would hope so.
Nexus is still a bit crashy over the curbs. I'd say it definitely needs some tweaking. It's not like the Mercedes, that's for sure.
This track is actually so nice to look at.
It's a mega racetrack.
Have you done a valid lap yet, Dave?
First lap was invalid because I went off. This is the second lap.
Can I let me go, or are we... This admin's right on it. Keep it clean or be mean. Oh, I keep getting traffic.
I just want to make something, understand something. If I decrease the brake balance number, it's going front to the front, yes?
Rearwards.
There it was.
So the lower the number, the more rearwards it goes.
Okay.
Whoa. Got time for one more lap, that's cool. Lucky I fueled for more, actually, to be fair. There's a white Ferrari that's like a moving chicane, Dave, if you're around the back end of the track.
Whew. Oh, James, you got some competition, mate.
He spotted you.
Who did?
The admin.
What did they say?
He just said good evening.
Oh,
Being
Stream's
graced
not.
with your presence.
whew. It's quite snappy.
Yeah, when I did some short hot laps earlier, I had to dial it out. It's on power out of slow corners,
Yeah.
mostly.
Which one would that be? I'm just gonna... Oh, when you eat too much curve, it's like, nope. Okay. What suggestion can you make for, to settle the rear, James? Was it damping or was it...
Oh wow, I lost lots of time there. I nearly did a Bottas into the gravel.
Lower rear, more wing.
Well, I found to kill the snappiness, upping the diff slightly.
Oh shit, that was qualifying.
Yeah.
Upping the diff, or... Oh, wow, yeah, it's very low. Yeah, I'm gonna go 40 up.
So the transition from unlocked to locked is much smoother. I did lower the ride height and the wing. I felt the wing, and I didn't really have much time to really. I was just messing around, Dave. To be fair, I was just seeing what kind of time I could get out of it with just a slightly breathed on setup.
What,
Upping the rear toe helped as well.
what,
20
oh,
minutes.
jeez. What laps? I mean, what liters are you sticking in your car? 40?
I don't know.
50?
I'll go 50 to be 50 will be enough, won't it?
20
To be
minutes.
safe.
Yeah, 20-minute race.
Yeah, 50 should be more than enough. I'll just run with that. And pray we don't get absolutely creamed in the first corner by someone.
I don't think we will. It looks like they were very nice to us there.
If it takes David up, we'll get banned in chat.
Uh, well, I almost banned the whole internet last night after that chicane move.
Oh, Gergo says there's
Hey,
30 seconds left.
Yeah, he tells you now.
Yeah.
20 seconds.
Oh, 20 seconds now. Oh. Gives me a little countdown.
Yeah, because there's still people that somehow missed the countdown.
Dude, that thing is not clear about what that countdown is even about.
Oh, jeez.
Why doesn't... Okay, Ulti. Why doesn't it automatically transport you to the grid?
Go in double file.
But you're already on the grid, though.
Yeah.
No, but like, why doesn't it just take the menu away and then you... Why do you have to press drive? Whoa!
Because
What's
if you're
this guy
AFK, you're just gonna have a car standing on track.
Yeah, but they can ghost you until they come around from the warm-up lap.
And this is not GT Sport.
But in real life,
guy-
you don't sit at the edge of the track either, waiting for a green
What's
flag.
this guy doing? This
Who
guy in
knows?
second should be way up beside me.
He's probably looking at his phone quickly.
I bet you're just gonna fly past me at the start.
No, the Lexus is not slow, dude.
Yeah, but it's still not as quick to pick up as the Merc.
Oh, okay. Watch out, dude. He's like right next to you. I have a bad feeling about him, James.
Yeah, look at it go, mate. That thing is insane.
Oh, he's just closing the door. Woo! He wants to beat you, James.
He can
See-
try. Cold tyres definitely feel terrible now, by the way.
Hmm.
It takes a good 3 laps for them to come up.
Yeah, definitely gonna fit it in the endurance race.
Yeah, straight out the pits.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to deal with it for, 2 or 3 laps. Did you survive, Dave?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out this car still.
Slow in, fast out with that thing I found.
I'm slow in, slow out right now.
But you pick up understeer quite easily, I found.
Hmm.
No, I'm not near the... I'm in the snap oversteer phase as I touch the throttle. Ulti, do you ever use second gear in this car?
Second gear, like go down.
I mean,
just
first
that-
gear, first gear.
Now and then. But I do think second gear is better.
Yeah, it just you can use the torque.
Hmm.
Whoa. Cut the track a little bit there.
I'm still not comfortable with that chicane. I'm still not quite sure how to take it.
For me, it's the second last corner, the downhill left-hander.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
It can understeer horribly if
Yeah.
you get it wrong sometimes.
The DHE is not a harder tire compound. It's got a slightly
on.
stiffer sidewall.
Oh.
Yeah, Alty.
What's that?
I thought Dave was telling you.
Well, that's what the H and DHE stands for, is hard.
Yeah, but the last one is a DHD, so
Ah.
gents, I don't know why my streams are so soft. I've just, before this stream even started, I looked at the sound mix and everything, and everything was set up to the maximum, so I have no idea why everything is so soft, honestly. And there's no master volume in OBS that I can find which helps me adjust it.
Sounds okay though.
People on YouTube often say that it's too soft.
Hmm.
The setup's got too much understeer. Which then turns to lift off oversteer and Tosa, which is horrible.
Default aggressive.
Yeah. And I just jack the wing up. A little bit. If you get that chicane right though, you gain loads of time.
It's the secret to this racetrack.
.41.5, it's not too bad.
It's very quick.
Very nice.
I'm trying to catch this guy in second. It's like inching.
He
Inching.
made a big mistake behind him a minute ago, so I think if you pressure him, he'll make another one. How far behind him are you now? Oh, second. Yeah, only 1.2, 1.3.
Much closer now.
Yeah, he had a bad chicane there.
The car rotates much more consistently at medium and high speed now. It's nice. You just feel the rear just flick out a tiny bit. Once you've committed, it's lovely.
That's actually such a good question. Why is there a PS2 port on the dashboard of the Merc?
On the left there,
Yeah,
that's for getting the data.
PS2 port. Really? Holy shit. Oh, it's probably not a PS2 port. It looks a bit different. Bigger pins.
What time did he do now? I didn't see, damn it.
$142 flat.
Okay. Oh, following him wide.
Oh, it took way too much fuel. Jesus.
Yeah. Damn it. When you get that chicane wrong, you lose more time than you can gain from getting it right.
Wow, I lost 3 tenths in the final sector. Lots of time to be had there. What? There's people actually stewarding.
Really?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. 5-second penalty. They've just been given out.
What?
Yeah, the key to that chicane is to not be too greedy on the entry.
Yeah. It's all about
That's
the exit,
key.
yeah.
Yeah. You should carry it all the way down to the next corner. But it's so easy to go into pot there because you're like, it feels like you can take more than you can.
I get close and then I run an inch wide. What a racetrack.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to master Imola.
Already completed it, mate. Already have.
Where's the 39th?
Oh. Still got that weird thing though, if you touch a curb on the inside, on power, it still just wants to oversteer quickly. had that Tosa just now. Interesting. It's been an appalling lap.
Oh, track limits.
Oh, my right-hand side front is at 28.3. Jesus.
My pressures aren't even... I didn't touch my pressure. I'm still at 26s. No wonder I'm struggling so much. No wonder. Oh, he smoked me through there. Ideal pressures, ladies and gentlemen, are 27.5.
Whatever Dave isn't running.
Yeah, opposite of me.
Nice, 41.3 on old tyres. Same, it's the same with Tamburello. You just got to take it slow in and then get back on the power.
Woo.
Oh, popped out on the curb.
Okay, don't do first gear in the top chicane.
Wheel spin.
Just too much drag on the car, basically.
Whoa, whoa. Curb just killed me. Yeah. It can still hurt.
Car on the left. Lane on the left.
Whenever I get close to another car in this game, I just shit myself.
Looks like the M6 is pretty quick round here as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Oof, overtaking around this racetrack is not easy, eh?
So easy to defend. So narrow as well, isn't it? In the places where you can.
Whoa, whoa! No, dude! He moved under braking. You behind us? Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody hell, you both went off wide there.
No time gain though. How fun is that?
That sounds exploitable, boys. If you're clever with it.
Ah. That was fun.
It's not over yet.
That's final lap.
Oh no.
He was quicker than me in the final turn. Is the new Ferrari Evo 2 aggressive on throttle? It has got a more aggressive throttle map. Oh, James! Thought you were gonna hit me, mate.
No.
Whoa, you sneaky bugger. He definitely moved under braking. Sneaky
Oh
bugger.
my god, you can drift so much easier now. Nice. It's like GT4s.
This is James's investigations. So much TC. Martin, you've just got to turn it down. Go from 5 and 5 to 3 and 3. The rest should be okay. Okay, 20 minutes until the daily race starts. James, are you still driving?
Yeah, I'm just drifting around. I'll stop now. Yeah, the car definitely gives you more slip.
Yeah, I would say if I was going to comment on the new physics, I would say that the rear is a little bit too alive in all of the cars. It's not like that in real life. In real life, the rear is so much more planted. But it's something that all of sim racing hasn't gotten right. It's also why when you touch another car, they spin so easily. There's just an element of rear grip that is missing in simulation. Do you think there's another race coming?
Yeah, there will be. They'll restart the server. I can stay for another one if you want. It's up to you.
In 19 minutes is the SimGrid race.
Oh, so no.
Yeah,
Unless I get in on that.
It's full already, mate.
Oh, it's a shame.
So we've got to pre-register.
Let me know what.
We need to pre-register all together for one.
Hmm. Um, just let me know what the pace is like then of the
In
guys. Yeah, yeah.
it's like this, but it's uh, you just have to register for it. It's just some good players. Um, can you show us the 2020 liveries? Yeah, I can do that quickly. I don't even know which are the 2020 liveries. How do I check that, guys? Which liveries do you want to check? There's like 60 new liveries. Do you want me to go through every single one?
How
Liveries
long
aren't
you
my thing,
got?
if I'm honest. Liveries aren't really my thing.
That will take 20 minutes.
Yeah. How does the 488 Evo compare to real life? Well, in real life, there's not a massive feeling in terms of difference between the last year's one and this year's one. It's just better in like little details, but you can't really feel it. Also, something that the game doesn't have that's new in real life is a new ABS system and a new traction control system. Mark says that Marcello had 110 liters of fuel in Spa 24 Super Bowl. He definitely did not. And whoever told you that is not telling the truth. Because
That'd be pretty impressive if he stuck it on pole with that much fuel on board.
yeah, it's I mean it's not like the cars are super light without fuel. You saw it on the onboard. No, it can't be. It's impossible. For the Ferrari Evo, what is the ideal throttle setting to be running? I don't know. In real life, we
Might
have a big
engine
range.
map might be about the engine map.
Engine map. I would say I don't know which one is the best one, to be honest. I'm not sure in the game. I haven't gone that deep. Okay, so here's the one of the 2020 liveries, the Mad Panda livery, which is one of my favorite. Liam, I'm not sure, mate. The fastest one, I honestly have no idea. So this is the Mad Panda livery. Looks pretty cool. Let's take a look at HRT, which I don't know. I know why they called it HRT, but have they forgotten that there was a F1 team called HRT? I don't know.
Also, Holden Racing Team, V8 Supercars. Back in the day,
Yeah.
that was
Which
HRT.
which headphones do I use? I use Steel Series. The Steel Series headphones. They're pretty sick. Okay, so that's the HRT livery. SPS, the Richard Mill SPS livery. That's pretty cool. Talk Sport. I always like the Talk Sport livery. I like their logo. There's so much room to put logos on the Mercedes. It's like a big plank. Aka,
I like that.
The Aka Mercedes, sponsored by Fiat. Ask me about that, ladies and gentlemen, because I have the answer.
What is that about, Dave? Tell me.
That is about the guy, the silver driver who races in this car. His family owns the Fiat, uh, all the Fiat dealerships in his home country, which I can't see the logo here. Jonathan Heights. But anyway, his family owns all the Fiat dealers in his home country. So Fiat sponsors Mercedes.
That's very weird to say that, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, here's one of the AF Corsa liveries. This is my favorite livery on a Ferrari at the moment. Where is it? This yellow one. The Pierguidi Collado Nielsen one. And this is what I raced on the weekend, gents. I raced the number 95. Well, we didn't actually race, but anyway. So if you want, I don't know if you can you zoom in the showroom area? No. Yes, you can, but my mouse is not so good. So the door on the 488 Evo has changed. It's more curved here. Can you see my mouse? No. You can't see my mouse. It's more curved. next to the Ferrari logo, if you track down next to the number board. Also, there's a new fairing, a wheel fairing, which you can't see because my camera's in the way. I'm not going to change that, so I'll just switch it around to this side. So there's a new aero device just behind the front tire. Much bigger dive plane on the front. Much more secure flick over here at the bottom of the spoiler. By the way, these little flicks, if you knock one off, it's €1,000. So, and then fun fact, I don't know how this car managed to stay in the game, but it was never actually raced in real life, and I don't think it ever will be. But the red Rinaldi 888, there it is. So we snuck in the game, even though this car never raced. Okay, next, Hub Auto. That's all right. I raced with them once. The Sky car looks very good in my opinion. Is it different? No, just 24-hour lights. Yeah, good looking car this. They won the championship. And the S&P car, which I really like its livery this year, much better design compared to the last 2 years, which I really did not like. And just by the way, Sirotkin, ladies and gentlemen, whoo! What a driver. He is at a very high level. Incredibly quick. Incredibly quick. He wasn't kicked out of F1 because he was slow, by the way. It's just was a question of money. Aston Martins, there are motorsport cars. I don't think they ever made it. But
No, they
yeah.
didn't.
I love this livery though. Such a cool livery. Didn't make it. And let's look at the Audi, because you guys seem to be salivating about that. That's not from this year. Where's the 31? Here we go. This is the Kelvin van der Linde one from Sprint and Endurance by a Circle. Looks pretty cool. WRT'd make good liveries. Wow, there's a lot of WRT liveries here. How cool are these Spa ones? Wait, where's the green one? There was a green one which, let's see, is this one? No. And these
Part of
Rocco.
another team.
Oh yeah, Attempter. Correct.
Mm.
Matteo, you prefer AF Corsa. Get out! You're gone! Ulti, knock him out.
Banhammer. Yeah, Banhammer.
Ulti is out. Can you open the door? How do you open the door in the... This is the one car I haven't driven.
Bottom right. Bottom
Yeah,
right.
there we go. I haven't driven the Audi, but I have driven the Lamborghini. And apparently it's exactly the same. My memory of the Lamborghini is very vague. I only did 3 laps after flying 1,000,000 hours from South Africa. No, not 3 laps, 5 laps. Nothing to report on the Lambos.
Ooh.
Okay, what other cars are there? 720S, Optimum Motorsport.
Yeah, they have the new Garage 59 one.
Yeah, that looks okay. Not blown away. 2Cs. Strange name. I think the front of the McLaren needs like a dark border around the venting. Otherwise, it looks strange. The Jensen Button car is very nice looking. Person who designs this Jensen Button livery, by the way, is the same person who designed the liveries that I raced in the last 2 years with Rinaldi. Did you watch Mara Engel's lap? Nah, I'm not. I don't really care for those laps around the Nordschleife. Nordschleife has never interested me. I only do it because Rinaldi wanted me to do it. Planet Cars. Oh, this is the Hakkinen car. Guys, how sick does the 720S look? Wow, so aggressive. I love the rear. Okay, what else we got here? Porsche? Are there new Porsche liveries? I think so.
There should be.
Now, to me, I know this is sacrilege, but the shape of a Porsche, jeez, I love it.
Beetle
Absolutely
shape.
love it. I love the proportions. A lot of Rover Porsches here. Where are the oh, that's because David, you idiot. Not a huge dynamic Porsche fan in terms of liveries, obviously. This is probably their best one. This is the Caroli one, I think. No, here's the Caroli one. Caroli, by the way, is a freaking fast sim racer. Will give most of us a lesson. And then we got the GPX liveries, all very cool, except the one with the green. I mean, that's a massive color clash right there.
Oof. Yeah, that's ugly.
But this is a cool one with the arrows and stuff.
It's better the
think-
old
Yeah.
with the Le Mans.
Excuse me. Where's the names on this one? There's no names on this one. Blake. They got written out of history. This EBM livery is so sick. This New Zealand one. 7 minutes to go before we go racing. Right Motorsports, boring. KCMG, they had a nice Spa livery. Yeah, that looks cool.
Because they have a Porsche livery now. Damn.
Yeah,
That looks nice.
there's no Nissans anymore that are racing anywhere, even in Japan.
Mm.
Only in GT 500.
I mean, they were last year at Kyalami. I remember them being there.
Yeah, but from this year, no one's supporting them.
Jeez.
Bentley have some new liveries. M Sports are no longer, but we got K-Pax. K-Pax looks cool, I suppose. Pepper. Jeez, guys, did I have a hilarious evening on Sunday night? We're 9 professional racing drivers in a small hotel room trying to order pizza. And then deciding who was going to go fetch the pizza downstairs. So like 9 massive egos. It's like, I'm not fetching it, I'm not fetching it. Oh, it was funny. Bentley looks cool, eh? Such a cool car to see in real life. I have the
But when
same
it's down,
pizza every time, guys. Margarita with salami. When this thing
Bentley is
changes
definitely,
gears, yeah? Yeah, tell me.
yeah, it's definitely the best sounding car in real life. There's no doubt.
Sounds sick.
As a spectator.
Yeah, it sounds super sick. But I also like the Audis. Actually, also
Yeah,
the
that do
Porsches.
scream.
Let's see if they have the Team Parker car that I raced. Here it is. Here it is. But not with these logos. But this is the color scheme and stuff. This is the one that you see on the this is the one that you see on the Top Gear thing. Flat 6 is the best sound. Changed my mind.
Depends. Different strokes for different folks, isn't it? Because the
Yeah.
Bentley sounds incredible in real life as well. I mean, it does. The Merc's much smoother than the Bentley in its engine note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Audis, I don't like. I just don't like the V10. I don't know what it is about it.
Really?
It makes a lot of it makes a lot of noise, but I don't think it's very tuneful. I don't think it's. I know
One
that's
of
like sacrilege, but I just.
one of my favorite sounds is the Audi on the pit limiter. Jeez. It
Yeah,
sounds
yeah,
so sick.
I mean, if anyone says the M6, then they're just not motorsport fans.
The
But it
M6
has nice.
when it's braking and when it comes off the
Yeah,
throttle,
yeah.
the turbo flutter, no, the turbo flutter is genuinely really cool. But yeah, I would say that's where it ends. Basically, ladies and
Same with
gentlemen, when
the
it's not accelerating.
Aston.
Oh, the pop, the bang you get from that on the upshifts is awesome.
Yeah.
Mm.
But the
Coming out
Bentley
of
upshifts,
Nürburgring T1, it sounded great.
the Bentley upshifts to me sound better than the Aston ones.
Mm.
Is it the same engine? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Mercedes, Audi. Sorry. Lexus. Is there a new Lexus? Oh, there is a new Lambo. There's that. What's their name?
Emil Frey.
Emil Frey. Yes. Such a good team. Wow. They clearly have good engineers because they're in every series. They're in contention.
That livery has been in the game for a while now, since the last BOP change, or the BOP update.
Not the best livery though, if I'm honest. This blue and green.
Plain, very plain.
Yeah, it's like not. I don't know. It's missing.
I like
Get out of here. Okay, garage 50. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm
Garage
surprised
59.
actually because normally you like simple plain liveries, Dave.
it.
Yeah, but that thing doesn't use the curves of the car or anything. You can still do a simple livery and accentuate the look of the car, but to me it seems like that doesn't happen with the.
And there's also the Barwell Motorsport. They got that race department competition where race department hosted a thing when they need to design a livery for ACC, and then Barwell's gonna use it in real life. And then it's somewhere here.
Was it this one? No.
Has GT Omega on the side.
This is the same designer as the one who does the Rinaldi stuff, and this one. There we go.
So I actually do like that.
Yeah, no, this looks cool.
So your streams just went to going live soon again.
Really?
Yeah, it's going. I don't know why it's saying that. Like the intro is rolling.
Press live, reset, restart the. Refresh your page.
Okay, that's my side.
Stream is fine.
I do like that livery.
Check out the NSX AlphaTauri. Huh? Is that for real?
No, I think that
What?
was a custom livery.
Oh, look at that. There really is one.
Oh, there's one. Wow.
That's
What
an
the
Easter
hell?
egg, right?
Yeah, it must be. Is that a competition that someone won or something?
That's weird. Wow.
Looks nice though.
Oh, that white.
You don't like it?
No, I like the white one.
Yeah.
Damn.
What do I think of Rob Collard? I don't know. Never met him. I know he races in the Barwell car. Never doubt me, Dave. My brother's messaging me lots. What is he?
Yeah, why would AlphaTauri have a GT3 though? Need to find out. What is happening?
I don't think it's legit, LT.
I don't know. It doesn't
No, I
make
don't.
sense. Why it would? It's still an official livery.
Ulti, have you been seeing the reviews of the Mac M1 chip?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have.
Smoking everything. And it's only Gen 1. Jesus. Wait for
But
like
it's because
a
it's
M1
made
Pro.
for the purpose. It's made for It's really smart from Apple. They should have done this
Yeah, it's
ages
brilliant.
ago.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Because now they have everything in their own power, in their own house.
Yeah.
So that like iOS and everything is gonna be perfect now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They actually made a post about it on their website, AlphaTauri.
Nice.
Like it's only an ACC. Like it's only in the game, like in-game screenshots.
Are
I stand
GT
corrected.
drivers allowed to wear sunglasses? Do you mean in the car? One of my teammates wears sunglasses in the car. But they're also like driving glasses, which double up as sunglasses. He doesn't like wearing the visor down, so yeah, he uses sunglasses. Okay. Which car do you prefer to drive, GT3 or GTE? The GTE, even though it does the same lap times as a GT3. Sometimes quicker. Oh no, I didn't save my aggressive modifications. But I do definitely have to jack up the tire pressures because
I'm so confused why AlphaTauri would do this.
Michael, I'm in the boring AMG because I want to be familiar with it for when the Coach Dave Academy tested. So it's worth. Sheldon versus Calvin. There's no. I don't know what the call is on that one. Oh, prescription. Yeah, that was part of my answer. Yeah, prescription glasses are worn in racing cars. I've even tried myself with my prescriptions, but it doesn't help. Okay, what else did I change? Oh, I boosted the diff, but I went a bit too aggressive. So what is this? AMG, Imola.
Did it feel better with those changes?
I just, well, the tire pressures hit everything, so. James Parker versus David Perrell. Bathurst. James Parker is miles quicker than me in this game, guys. It's not even a competition.
I still have nightmares about that incident.
James, let's have a nice night. Because we will definitely disagree on that one.
Nice. Just I'm still in that same server. I'm just on a 40.9 quality. It's nice. Everyone's race pace from yesterday.
They did a 40.6 in quali, I think.
Did they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
What's the longest stint in a 3-hour race for a driver in real life? Depends on the rules. Depends on the rules. The longest stint I've ever done is 3 hours and 50 minutes at the Nordschleife, which I forced James to watch. Andrea, how was the pizza in La Castellet? It was in Nice. We went to Nice. And the first batch of pizzas that we ordered were not as good as the second batch. I use Thrustmaster TLCMs, ladies and gentlemen. What's the difference between a quali setup versus a race setup? Quali setup will try to activate the tires quicker and use them more, and a race setup tries to look after your tires. Like in quali, if you can, you'll run more camber, if it's necessary. But if you run camber, too much camber in a race, you can destroy the tire. Please reload the stream. Why? It's not possible to reload the stream.
They're fed up of you, mate.
Ulti, is it happening to you as well? Tudor, you must maybe...
in and out?
I get.
No, it says it keeps restarting, so...
No.
If it's restarting, it's definitely from your side, mate.
Yeah, it seems fine for me now.
Yeah.
Okay. Quality in this race isn't as good. It's a shame.
Cool. James, you got to do some grid dailies, mate. It's also gonna, because all that data that we're gathering is also contributing to your grid ranking. So when we do launch that, we'll also benefit you to establish yourself as the undisputed.
Well, I could just be the dark horse.
Well, the thing is, if you don't have a good grid ranking, you don't get to the top splits. So, yeah. You know, it will be like an iRacing thing. Yeah, Budgie, I would not try our current 488 setups on the Evo. They're different cars. They just look the same.
Gregor tried that earlier.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I
Does
also
not
tried
work.
it. Yeah. I tried it at Spa. Spin City.
Yeah, they don't transfer.
Well, it's like if you tried to take the Audi R8 Evo setups and put them on the previous Audi, it's also not going to work, gents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, goes 10 minutes 20 seconds again. Are you actually in your server now, Dave?
Yeah. Going to
Cool.
quali.
What's the practice pace?
Not very quick.
Oh,
I need a parker in here.
sorry. Well, if I knew that, I would have signed up. If you were doing some tonight, I would have signed up with you.
Yeah, I should have told you last night because they fill up about a day before, mate.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Well, next
That's
time you
so
do
good.
next time you do it, just tell Michael we'll both do it together. But
Mate,
obviously,
j-
let me
j-
know in advance.
just go to beta.simgrid.
I'm
And
racing, mate.
Oh, you're racing. Okay, well when you
Yeah,
finish,
yeah.
talk to
The
me.
race is at the start.
Okay, I'll mute my mic for now, so that I don't interrupt you.
No, mate. No, you're fine. I don't mind about.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
mind listening in. It's fine. I just can't do browsing because I'm about to start
Yeah.
the next race.
Unacceptable.
Sorry. The start is a bit weird at Imola, I have to say. Like
Yeah.
on the left-hand side, you have to stay very left.
Very left,
Like,
yeah.
Feels like the inside guys get an advantage because they've got a shorter.
Negative. I'm not racing at the 9 hour.
No, I'm pretty sure they probably won't allow spectators because there hasn't been any word about tickets.
Oh, really?
Nothing. Like, it's dead quiet. I mean, Kyle Army themselves posted about the 9 hour last year. They haven't even posted this year about it. So.
This sim grid event is a bit chaotic. There's 32 people in here. Holy F.
That's a big grid for Imola.
Yeah. One thing that they haven't nailed in ACC is the slipstream.
Yeah, it's not. It's you don't get any kind of real benefit.
Yeah, it's like a nothing.
It's not bad. You still get a bit of a tow, especially at places like Spa. But you have to be in the faster accelerating car anyway, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh, tire pressures are way too high now. 28.1.
The window definitely feels narrower on these new tyres.
Oh, 28.8 now.
Oh,
X,
yeah,
Nate.
that is. Box.
boxing. Michael Hamlet, I need you to turn down the track temp just for me. Ooh, 41.7. H Gamble, do you know that person?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's in the World Cup.
Shit, I'm just going with some
Is that in
base
quali?
times. Yeah. Still got 5 minutes to do a lap. And then a Simonini. He did a
Andreas.
42.0. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we got George Brabner, one of our blog writers in the race as well. P35.
Is Gamble driving the Aston?
No, H Gamble's in a Merc. Simonini is in a Merc. Perel,
Yeah.
Merc.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's the meta, unfortunately. It's the car to be in,
Yellow flag in sector 3.
unfortunately, but it's just the way it is. I mean, you saw what the curve did to me in that last race, didn't you? So even the front engine cars aren't immune to it, but the Merc would never do that.
Simon, I'm getting mixed reports on the stream. I don't know what's wrong, but I'm not changing it now.
Oh wow. 41.1 in race pace, it's not too bad.
Unfortunately, gents, I have no control over the Googles, so I can't determine the quality of the stream, but back at 1080 now. Alright, let's try get 2 laps in. Better than a
But you don't have
42.8.
Google on speed dial, mate.
I
You
know.
don't have, you can't just phone them up and be like,
But you
my
know,
screen's broken.
the
Help me.
irony is, I know the founder of YouTube, Chad.
He's dear Chad.
He used to use some of the products that my brother and I made.
Wow.
Dave throws that out at dinner parties when he's around some big time guests. Did you know I know the founder of YouTube?
Of YouTube. Or should
YouTube.
should I flip that? Say, do you know that the founder of YouTube knows me?
Okay, 3 laps in the books, and I'm 7 seconds ahead. It's not good.
Well, this lap's not much better. Jesus, tire pressures are through the roof again. Tomorrow I'm playing PS5. Autumn. It arrives tomorrow.
Oh, are you streaming, Dave?
The
Or you
PS5?
just- Yeah.
If I figure out how to connect it, then I'm sure I'll.
What are you even gonna play on it?
I didn't buy any games for it.
Oh,
Gonna stare at the home screen. you get a lap out or not?
No, the track limits.
Oh, so where are you starting?
P5. You definitely would have got pole. If I finished this
Yeah.
lap without the TL, I think I'd be P3, but you would have got pole for sure. What did I do there? Nothing to write home about.
Yeah, I did a 40.907 in this quali session in this public lobby.
Jesus. It is much hotter here, though. What's the track temps there? If you look
28.
at yeah, it's 38.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that explains it.
yeah.
Oh, actually, I mean, I'm on for a 41.0 in the race, so there's definitely headroom
Oh yeah,
in quali. I think these, the way the tyres are simulated cold, I think this is impacting the short quali sessions because you can't get the tyres up to temperature properly before the session runs out.
yeah. But it's weird because in real life we leave the pit lane with hot tires, like very hot tires. Sometimes the tire is a bit too hot where you're like, oh shit, I'm already in the peak. 20-minute race. Average lap time is what? 1 minute 42, let's say.
42. Yeah, I'd be safe.
I'd say 43 for this thing. Total laps is 12. Fuel per lap. I've got a.
Well, no, if you do 42, you'll be safer because you'll use more fuel. If you want to err on the side of caution.
Yeah. Oh shit, no. No!
I think you'll get away with 45 liters.
I know, I want to just calculate it perfectly. Just for a change. Because I either overfuel or underfuel. Well, the thing is, I always miss the bloody outlap.
Yeah, yeah. Make
That's what
sure
I did
you
in
allow for
Bathurst.
that.
That's what I did in Bathurst. What an idiot. What an idiot.
Professional
Thanks.
racing driver David Perel, everyone.
Well, professional racing drivers have engineers to do this. Not. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. I'm overfilling by 3.25. It says 39 liters. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so 39 plus
take
the outlap
45.
is 45.
Yeah, take 45. Yeah, take
Yeah.
45.
And then I want to just
Just to be
move the
safe.
brake balance just a tweak forward. The rear of this Evo moves around so much. Who is the GOAT of F1? Ah! James,
Oh, here we go.
turn off your headphones. Lewis Hamilton is the GOAT. But it's fine. Oh, I'm on P7. Bloody hell. They got me at the line.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. It should say 20 seconds. Don't forget to press drive to get to the grid. James doesn't necessarily have an outright GOAT, but he does think that Hamilton is not the GOAT.
No,
That's
no,
his opinion.
I don't
Yeah, that's
think
not
it's
wrong.
possible to compare it. I think it's impossible to compare eras. Like, could you say that Fangio was a worse driver, or didn't dominate his era as much?
My
Because-
controversial opinion is that you can take a current F1 driver and take them backwards in time, but you can't take a Fangio and bring him forwards in time. That's always been my controversial opinion because of technology. And if you just need to give a 40-year-old who's never seen an iPhone, give them an iPhone.
I mean, the thing is, in his era, cars broke down regularly. He didn't finish a lot of races. I know he obviously used to jump in his teammates' cars a lot.
Yeah,
but,
that's also true. Yeah.
But I had 5-6 races a year, so he never got to really stack up the records. And it's the same with Michael. I mean, in '96 he finished I think 7 races.
Hang on,
in
I've
that
got to do
shit
my
heap
race
of a
start.
Ferrari.
We can't talk about F1. James and I
Sorry.
agree on nothing in F1, and then we both end up upset for the rest of the evening.
And then we talk to each other tomorrow and say sorry.
Yeah. Jesus, AMG launches with wheel spin. The Ferrari does
Yeah.
not do that.
Clear on the right.
Oh! Touches! Oh! 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 Oh!
Is Dave dead?
No, no, no. I'm all G, but there was a pile up. In the Mercedes Cup. I wish there was a way to disable certain cars being able to enter.
I'm regularly doing low 41s now, race pace, which is cool. Need to get into the 40s now. But that'll come with setup work. There's definitely lots of headroom in these cars around here.
Yellow flag accepted. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag on the right.
I mean, it's only natural that a lot of the AMG and the Ferrari will be used tonight because they're the new cars. So
Yeah, I'm only driving the Lexus because we're going to be using an endurance car.
yeah, people are
Thanks.
complaining about the grids are dominated by those two cars, but it's just because it's new content, you know.
But I think we'll stick with Lexus. Seems pretty strong here. .8 in race pace. Nice. 8.4. That is good.
I thought they slowed the track down, James.
I just needed warming up, I guess.
Yeah. Huh? The details.
Yeah, it's the lines that become muscle memory.
And knowing how the car behaves on the curb at which point and all that stuff.
Mm. Well, I'm still getting some random responses off the curbs.
Well, these guys aren't slow, for me at least. What lap times are they doing? They are slow.
Track's hot.
The track
42s?
is very hot. High 42s.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably a little bit off the pace. I'd expect probably low 42s on that track temp.
Yeah.
If you get the final corner right, you can really rotate the car nicely. The later the apex, the better. Final corner.
Yes. If you can get the rear stable enough to follow you there.
Hmm.
I've got opinions about MotoGP this year. Let's reserve those for after the race.
Oh, spicy takes.
H. Gamble is flying. Low 42s in
Yeah,
these track
that's
temps.
probably
That's about
probably
right,
the
yeah?
pace. Yeah, yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Second chicane.
I've-
It's going to catch out lots of people, not just you, James.
I took the same line though. It was weird how it just threw me up in the air.
It's probably the angle that you hit the sausage.
Mm. But I mean, that doesn't happen in the Merc. You can just
No, it can.
drive
it can.
straight over it.
It can.
Can
Can.
it?
Yeah, yeah. I did it in practice. Probably not as sensitive, obviously, but
Hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the setup started in round 2. It's cool track to just hot lap or like lap round, you know.
yeah.
It's not boring.
Oh, 41's incoming. Oh, and Gamble got a drive-through for track limits. I can win this thing.
Oh,
41.8.
oh nice. That's quick. That's quick.
It's
in
okay,
these
yeah.
temperatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the force feedback update. Being able to feel the car at slow speed was a huge issue for me previously.
I will send you a screenshot of my
Yellow flag in sector
race lap times so you can compare sectors.
Yeah, send it. I want to look at it.
Because I've the 40.8's in there, so it'll be good to compare sector times and see where the Merc and the Lexus are strong. I'm gonna open up the stream so I can see how you get here.
Oh, Oh, that was a cut. Surely. How is that not a cut? Oh, there we go. No, no time gained. Unbelievable.
Are you exploiting?
No, I turned a bit too early unintentionally. And that, to me, seemed like a cut, but...
I'm gonna have to mute myself, mute the video so I don't hear myself talking. Oh, Soldatov, he's in the World Cup and the Enduro Cup. He's a
Oh,
fast
yeah?
driver. Yeah. Look at all the mercs.
Yeah. Oh, this is a dive bomb. Oh my gosh.
That worked?
No. I kept braking. I didn't want to spin him out. You think I should have gone for it?
I think I'm slightly delayed than you, but
Okay.
you should have. I think that was legit. He gave you space.
I'm just so nervous of spinning people out at the moment.
Front right's cooking up a bit. I guess that's the 10. Track 10.
Surely that's track limits. No. That's too quick, buddy.
Ooh. You've got him. Nice move.
I've got to be honest, in that instance there, you need triple screens. Or at least like a long screen. I mean a wide screen. A long screen. Yeah. Can I have the LG 48 long, please? Ultra long. Oh, the jokes that can come from there. Yeah, but anyway, triple screens there can definitely help, because I have no idea really where he is.
That was like with the Audi yesterday, wasn't it? With you
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, if I had triples there, I would have just gone straight instead of trying to turn through the corner.
What happened to Gamble? Did he die?
You got to drive through.
Oh, okay. Didn't know if one of the curbs got him.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming for the move there.
That corner's all about the exit as well,
Yeah.
not the entry.
Sacrifice the entry, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it looks much more planted than the Lexus. Still bounces a lot over
Yeah.
that second curve. Chicane. Blown away though.
Tire pressures have stabilized. That front right's a bit too high. Touch too high.
It's in the window.
Yeah.
It's still in the window. Are you doing one straight after? Or have you got a break?
There's like 15-minute break, I think.
Okay. Looks like a lot of people are struggling with consistency
Yeah.
around here. But that's expected because of how
Oh, it's
aggressive.
one of the most technical tracks in the world, you know.
Mm.
Like, there's so many things going on here.
I'm still trying to work out how one lap I can be 3 or 4 temps quicker than the other as well. So Yeah, sometimes
Me too, actually.
the rhythm just seems to drop out of one corner, and then you just seem to lose lots of time.
Yeah.
Eight 41.6. Ooh, that's
If I
mega.
put it together.
Good luck with you with that. Watch this thing beast the Ferrari down the straight. Look.
Ah! Oh, that was probably... when you hook up that first chicane, how good does it feel?
Yeah, and if because you can get on the power and then just keep it pinned all the
Yeah.
way to the second chicane. I still don't feel like I've got Tosa right here. You know.
Whoa! Damn it. Track limits.
No, no time gain. It's almost like you don't hit the curb in the chicane.
Yeah, in this car you don't feel it. If you hit it at the right angle. But all the other cars I've tested.
Oh, it's amazing.
Woo! No, not too quick in. Much too quick in.
Out of it a 0.5.
Yeah, bummer. Final lap.
You're not supposed to beat everyone at your own daily races, though.
Yeah, I know. Shit!
Everyone, come and race at the sim grid, where you get to see how slow
Well-
you are compared to me.
James! Got it! You'll see it's coming in about 5 seconds. I was way
It's
too
because the
aggressive.
stream delay. I'll stop talking.
No, no, it's fine. I was really trying to pin it there into that one. From a personal point of view, the daily race format is much more suited to what I enjoy from sim racing. Like trying to get as many events in a night as possible. To me, just
Yeah,
It's
racing
more fun,
different
yeah.
drivers, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
racing lots of different people,
yeah,
different cars.
you get to do the start more than once as well. Get to do quali more than
Mm.
once. I enjoy that stuff.
And if you have a bad race, you can
Yeah,
quickly
exactly. If you're in a 90 minutes on a Thursday night, and someone takes you out at the start, you're stuck for 90 minutes seething. You know?
Yeah, you're in for the long haul regardless.
Yeah. Whereas here it's like, okay, in 20 minutes I can restart. So.
Free CDA setups for everyone.
Yeah.
Give us a chance.
The only reason that was fun, ladies and gentlemen, is because I won. Otherwise, screw everybody. Truth is, though, who was the guy who was leading?
Soldatov. Oh, or Gamble.
Gamble, yeah. He was
He's good.
7 seconds ahead before his drive-through. So
How come you lost so much time?
I don't know, honestly.
Hmm. Was it just getting up to pace, like
Mhm.
getting up to speed? Okay.
Yeah. Geez, 38 degrees.
Yes, hot.
16 minutes. I think these races could be a little bit longer because the gap between the two races is a bit too long. So it should probably be 5 minutes longer. Okay, my opinion on. Let me switch to. Well, do you guys want to look at other liveries? It seems like that's your thing. My opinion on MotoGP is that this year there was no standout talent, and it shows that, yeah, we were definitely missing the one, Mr. Exceptional. So as much as I love MotoGP, the chaotic nature of the last few races actually started to like take away my enjoyment because I do like to see two like intense rivals take it against each other and like try and beat each other. Whereas when it's like it was like paintball when no one's ever played it before. That's what it felt like. Everyone got hit. Um, and you know, I can't even ride a motorbike. I don't even want to try. So I'm not saying that these guys are bad riders. I'm just talking relatively to Marc Marquez. They're not on his level. He just completely dominates these guys. And if you look at Quartararo, who was meant to be the Marquez rival, like there's no ways that the guy who raced through the second half of the season is not on Marquez's level. No ways. So yeah, that's my take. I love MotoGP more than F1, um, and I love F1 a lot. But yeah, this year was it was just painful. Just the quality of the riders was not at the same level as Marquez, and it shows. It shows when a rider like that is missing from the field. I know there's an element of boredom to him just dominating, but now I think people will appreciate his domination much more. They'll start to understand, like, I think before he crashed, he was never off the podium for 2 years or something ridiculous if he finished a race. Um,
Hmm.
Lots of
I
youngsters on
guess
the grid. Yeah.
what show how I think it differs from F1 is the fact that the rider has much more influence on his bike than an F1 driver has on his car. Because bear with me on this. Bear with me
No,
on
I
this.
agree with you. I do agree with you.
Because and no one else can ride that Honda.
Yeah.
No one else.
No.
And it was the same with Casey Stoner when he was at Ducati,
Ducati.
back in the
Yeah.
mid '20s. No one else could ride a Ducati like Casey Stoner.
Yeah.
And you took him away, and they stopped winning
Yeah.
until Dovi came along.
Yeah. But
And
this
it's
year,
and it's
Dovi
this,
struggled.
yeah.
But it's the same with Marquez and the Honda. Take Marquez off the Honda, and suddenly the Honda doesn't look so good.
Mm,
But it's the same, in
but
my opinion. I had this opinion that, I still have this opinion that, like, Stone is a prime example where when he rode the Ducati, it wasn't that the Ducati was bad because he can't defy physics. You know, he can
mm,
only go as fast as that Ducati will allow him. And he had a way of extracting the most from it. Same as Marquez. The way Marquez rides is you can see how different he rides to every other rider. So aggressive, backing it in and all that. Um, and I think actually, if you look at F1, it's the same with Max. Um, he's just able to exploit the Red Bull in a way that all the other drivers can't. And they always
mm.
comment, by the way. I was thinking about this other day. Call me crazy, but anyway, all the other drivers struggle with the rear end of the Red Bull. But you know which other thing is really difficult to control the rear end in? iRacing. And Max grew up on iRacing. And if you watch him in iRacing, the way he's able to control the car and the rear end of the car, same with Van der Linde, it's ridiculous. And I know for sure that Gasly and Albon, the first time they got Sims was actually towards the end of last year when Norris convinced them to get one. Probably the first
Mm.
time they could afford it as well. And I just wonder if there is an influence there, seriously, where Max's ability to control the rear of the car is also tied to him growing up on a sim.
I mean, the thing is, when you watch him on board, he's very he's very precise.
Yeah, his hands
But
don't
he's
move. Yeah,
and the way it's very fast, his input, but it's very smooth at the same time. And it's always one movement, just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Especially into slow speed corners.
Yeah.
And it's almost like he overspeeds into a slow speed corner and uses like the yaw of the car to turn it. If you ever watch how he does it,
Like iRacing.
whereas Albon goes in slower, gets probably on the power a bit earlier, but then he has to fight the car much more on the exit, which I have noticed that he does sometimes. He's always chasing the throttle, whereas Max almost waits for the car to be straight, and then he's on, and it's always one.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
but
but that's how you drive a GT car, especially in the Sims. I always try and
Mm.
tell people like, okay, fellow viewers, a little bit of Coach Dave coming in here. When when you watch drivers do fast lap times, aliens or whatever, often your first reaction is to try and drive through the corner faster. That's your first thought. But the key thing in racing is to get to 100% throttle before the person next to you or behind you, okay? Or ahead of you. You have to get to 100% throttle earlier than them. But you can only do that if the car is pointing straight. And the best way to get a car pointing straight is actually to drive slowly so it turns very easily. And that's where the counterintuitive nature of going faster comes in. Everyone thinks it means cornering faster, but it's not. It's about getting the car stopped quicker and stopped to the correct speed where it can turn easier to be pointing straight. And when the sooner you're pointing straight, the sooner you can get to 100% throttle. I'm not saying get on the power earlier. I'm saying you've got to try to get to 100% power earlier. There's a big difference there. And top drivers, the best drivers in the world are not the masters of high speed. They're the masters of slow speed. And just like James said here, the way that Max is able to get the car pointing straight is sooner than Albon. In other words, his corner does not last as long as Albon's corner. It's the same with Hamilton. It's the same with what Schumacher used to do. All the top GD drivers are able to do it. That's what it means to be slow in, fast out. It doesn't mean go slowly. But yeah.
Well, I mean, Michael used the rear axle of the. I mean, that's his trademark. He
Yeah.
basically he'd use the oversteer on entry to turn the car. Whether that was from an early trait, or it's something he developed later on, especially when the groove tires come on in '98. But yeah, he basically would just play with the brake bias and just get the car rotating on the rear axle all the time, which hurt him in the Pirelli era because
can't slide the car.
You can't slide the car in the Pirelli era,
Yeah.
and obviously being 4 years out of the game and not being able to test.
Adaptability. Yeah.
Not being able to test at all, and being in his 40s, he's not in his peak. It was never going to work really. But so yeah, that's pretty where. In 2012 though, he was on the pace by 2012. I think he beat Rosberg in races they finished. I think it was 7-5 or something.
Problem with
So
Shumi was he was too erratic around traffic.
But
Alonso only had that steering technique with the Michelin, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck, we're being sucked back into F1 chat.
Yeah, we need to stop this.
But I do have one final point. It's not just related to F1, it's related to driving. It's this perception which drives me nuts. It's and this is controversial because I haven't seen anyone else say this, so I know I'm going to get freaking roasted right now. But when it rains and good drivers excel, they're like, oh, only the best drivers excel in the rain. Or, when it rains, we rarely see who the good drivers are. My theory is not that. My theory is you're fast in the rain only means one thing. You're fast in the rain. And then people go, oh, but
your
what
style.
what about Max? What about Hamilton? What about Schumacher? These guys wish fast in everything. They weren't just fast in the rain. They dominate. They won in every category. They dominated in everything. and rain happens to be one of their things. But more often than not, you'll see one driver who excels in the rain and is in as nowhere in other conditions. And that's what started to change my perception about wet weather drivers necessarily being the standouts. It's to me, it's actually not. It's not that. If you're fast in the wet, it means you're fast in the wet. Doesn't mean you're a fast racing driver. Controversial opinion, I know, but I've been thinking about this a lot recently.
Well, I mean, you just got. I think it's about feel, and obviously when you're in the wet, you're going slower than in the dry. So you've got much more time to influence the car in the corner and on the exit of a corner than in the dry. I mean, take F1, take Turkey for example. I mean, they were 20 seconds, 30 seconds off of times. And because the lap was so much longer and they were going half the speed that they normally do, yeah, maybe Stroll, for example, who was obviously very, very fast and extremely good
But apparently,
in those
statistically,
conditions.
he's good in the rain. He's a good example,
He
James.
is. Yeah, he
And
is. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
Monza 2017, he stuck it on the
yes.
front row, didn't he?
So again, like being fast in the rain means you're just fast in the rain, which trust me, is not easy to be fast in the rain at all. But it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't represent your speed as a racing driver in general. That was, yeah, I just, and
I mean,
also,
you've got the
yeah,
cream of the crop that are just you stick him in anything
in
and they're
anything, yeah.
fast.
You put
You know,
Kimi in a world rally car, and he crashed a lot, obviously, but he had the driving ability to be at a world rally championship level, with the potential to win stages. And
even Kubica. I mean, look at Kubica.
yeah,
I know he
Kubica
had
as
his.
well.
I
Yeah,
know he wasn't as fast as Kimi was,
no,
but he
but he
won
was.
WRC too.
Yeah,
He
no,
won outright.
there's nothing wrong with Kubica in his prime. It's actually sad to see him out of his prime and still racing.
And you got to remember, he was driving with his problem. You know, it's not easy, is it? It's
Yeah,
it's insane what he's done.
Stroll did prove that he deserves to be an F1. You don't get a pole position in any condition by being a bad driver. There's just no ways. But it's the same. Like, does that mean Maldonado should be an F1? No, but I think Stroll's better than Maldonado.
I mean, he won F3. You
Yeah,
don't win an
and
international
F4
championship by being average.
and
You know,
karting. No, Stroll won every series he raced in. So, and trust me, the money helps, but you still have to do the job. The car doesn't drive itself.
your dad can give you 10 million pound a year, but if you're not actually a fast driver, then it's not
Yeah.
going to go anywhere, is it?
Yeah.
It's,
Why do people give Stroll shit? Because he comes from incredible wealth. Because in an F3 race, he had a separate motorhome to everyone else, and he didn't even use it. And it was like a castle. It was really nice inside because I was at the races he was at in F3. Because Lance Stroll, when he was preparing for F1, his dad bought 2 Williams F1 cars, and let's just say this week he was testing in Imola. The other F1 car would get shipped to the next track where F1 had just finished racing, and he'd test there on the Monday, Tuesday. So he's definitely had more practice than everyone else, but practice is just practice. You still need to deliver on the day. And he is up and down, but I don't want to have him as my teammate. I'll shit myself. Again, people, F1 drivers are on an insanely high level. Look at Sirotkin. He arrived in GT along with a lot of F1 refugees and is immediately fighting for top fives. So it proves like he quote unquote wasn't good enough to be an F1, but he'll smoke every other driver who's not an F1 as well. So Pasta is goat.
I mean, he did win a race, and to be fair, the race he won, he did handle it very well.
Yes. Very quick. Very, very, very quick. And
I mean,
I know
to
the
hold
guys.
off Alonso at his home track,
Yeah.
it's pressure. You know, it's big.
Two of my friends raced against him in Formula Renault V6, and they're like, David, you have no idea. You just don't know how good he was. He was so
Mm.
flipping fast and fearless.
He just had baggage.
Yeah,
That was the only issue.
exactly. Yeah.
He binned more cars than he finished. That
Yeah.
was his only issue. Doesn't make him slow though. Does
So
not make him slow.
when we talk about F1, the viewers go up by 50%.
Wow. Okay. Maybe we should do this more often.
No, James, it's not good for my health, mate. It's really when we get into F1 fights, I don't walk away feeling good. Come on.
We're actually agreeing on a lot of stuff tonight.
I know,
So that's good.
but we are skating on the edge here. We know exactly where we shouldn't go.
That is 100% true. Let's keep it broad.
Yeah, very broad.
Oh god. It's a shame I can't be in this one.
I know, it's a bummer.
Michael, can I be in this one, please?
So because of the way the system's built, it's even I can't exploit it.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll probably just join another public lobby.
I don't want to use the Merc this time. What car should I use?
Try the Lexus, mate. Do you want me to send you the setup that I used?
Is it the 2016 Lexus? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Do you
no,
want me to
no.
send-
You know what?
hang
I've
on.
never raced ever is the Porsche. I'm gonna try the Porsche. But is it shit
Oh no,
around here?
it's so slow. Yeah,
It's
don't
horrendous.
don't do that.
Isn't this true for any friends who try to talk about F1 still know they should avoid talking about it? Although, I mean, if you have common ground, there's areas which you can agree on, but it's a stretch.
Let me send you the setup, Dave, for you to test.
Yeah, sweet. Send it over.
The only thing I changed was went down one click on the wing, up 1 mil on the front ride height, and added a tiny bit of rear toe.
You're sending it via Discord, yeah?
Yeah. That's what we use. It's basically our SimGrid Enduro Barcelona setup that I thought I'd just test, and it actually works out pretty well. So.
Try the Jaguar.
Oh, Michael's in the chat, but he's muted, so I guess he's not paying attention.
He's in this
Is
race.
he racing?
Yeah.
Oh, he's racing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That be why.
Lexus. Never tried the Lexus. Okay, but for sure the tire pressures. Oh, well, let's just quickly see. 'Cause 38 degrees track, yeah.
Oh, mate, yes. So try. Let me get up on your screen. Yeah, go like 25s to begin with. Like mid 25s. Yeah, cool. Just see what it feels like.
For those of you wondering, you're all free to enter SimGrid races. They're free for now. beta.thesimgrid.com. You just got to sign up in advance because the grids are filling up, especially tonight, obviously. Usually there is space, but it's obviously, you know, launch night and everything like that. So.
Did you do the other changes? The ride height and the wing and
Oh
stuff?
no, I thought this. No, that's all right.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds good.
I only added the ride height on the front because the
touching.
curbs.
Okay.
Yeah. It was better in that second race. I didn't really get that weird reaction off the curb anymore.
Woo! Sounds great.
Yeah, it's good. So fast in a straight line as well. You're on TC6 and ABS 6. Probably too high, mate. Go 3-3.
Hang on a second. I think I didn't actually load the setup. No, I must have. No, I didn't.
No, I think you're running safe.
Yeah, I was like, why is this thing understeering so much? That's not a Coach James setup.
That's
Shit.
not a competitive James setup. No, no. So yeah,
There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
load. There we go. Yeah, drop the
Tires.
15. 15. It uses 3 liters a lap. So for quali runs, you can use 15 liters. Brakes as well. Make sure brakes are 1.
Copy.
It's the race setup, so that's why I'm using 2.
Copy.
And
Ooh,
I'll tell you what to do on the old
precious. No,
wing.
right height.
No, wing and right height. Yeah.
So up to
Leave the
front
ducts
right
as
height.
they are. Or if the track temp's so hot, I mean, I was doing it in high 20s, wasn't I? Did you go down to 13 on the wing?
Done that now. And right height, raise at
Cool.
the front, yeah?
Just 1 mil, yeah, and that just seemed to stop it from catching the odd curb. Seems quite borderline.
Brett, we will have post-race result reports, but not right now. We're still stress testing the servers, working on a couple of... we actually have to rewrite the... We're busy rewriting the scheduler, the thing which allows us to automatically start and kill servers and automatically handle the entry forms. So all that stuff is automated. There's no... The server admin is a robot. But there are some limitations at the moment which we still have to work on. Ah, James, the track is not optimum. It's only on fast. That's why the times are a bit slower, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brett, two things are happening. We need result reports and our grid ranking stuff. But the only way the grid ranking stuff will ever work is if more and more people take part. Until that point, it's worthless. So that's why racing is free. Racing is free for as long as I can keep it free. And I'll figure out a business model around it. But there will be the membership thing, but that will allow you to like skip the queue effectively. And it will allow you to get much deeper reports on your race results and stuff like that. I'm going to change this to 38 degrees.
Yeah, do that.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Oh, my headphones are moaning at me. I need to charge them.
How many people do we have signed up now? With 000 advertising, we have 800 people signed up to the SimGrid daily stuff, and we have 3,500 signed up to the main SimGrid website. So
You've
not
only
bad.
got 9 minutes to quali, mate, so you need to get out there.
Yeah, no, I just try to let everyone get ahead first, and then give myself some space.
No, Dave, that's my strategy. Don't copy.
Hamlet.
Oh, he's here. He's appeared.
This whole time.
He's been lurking.
I have.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was trying to resist getting involved into the F1 talk.
Oh,
Very
good man.
proud of me.
Good man.
Did you get a twitchy eye? Did you have to mute your mic?
That's why I did meet the mic. Oh, hold on.
So Dave's done that, and then he's just come out in traffic. Perfect strat.
Wow, this car sounds epic. Woo!
Yeah, go 3-3 if it's fast track. 3-3 on TC and ABS.
Okay. The SimGrid is a sim racing website for ACC fans. League racing and daily racing. Oh, James, this thing feels great. Woo! Did he hit the wall?
It's got nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, a Merc died.
Yeah, we just saw that. That's impressive because the Merc's quite stable coming out of there.
I did find it like to spin out as you brake going down the hill.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I just had that
Oh.
moment where I had to effectively
Oh.
catch it. Come on, people,
My
let's go,
Bentley
let's
just did
go.
that too.
Everyone's queuing. I think you'll still hit 263 or 4 down the straight, even with max wing almost in this thing. It's awesome.
I'm really
What's it?
struggling for pace around this track at the moment.
Attack more, Michael. I know that sounds stupid, but I was, yeah, 264. Wow, even at 38 degrees. I was being too passive. That's where I was. That's where I found my time.
I think it's both chicanes.
Hmm. Take as much curve as you can get away with, basically.
Oh, whoa. I was getting too confident with the rear.
Whoa, whoa. I've spun it.
Oh. Hamlet's binned it.
Yeah. It's not feeling comfortable in the Bentley.
Where did you spin it?
I don't know the corner name. Bottom of the hill.
I've come
Oh,
in a
okay, the
rally.
entry. Yeah, the entry.
Yeah, as you go through the first right.
Yeah, coast through there.
Will there be setups for Imola? Absolutely. But our priority is first checking that all the other setups are okay. Which so far, so good.
Your left rear is a little low.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how you do the first one.
Whoa! No, 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 no. Don't brake and downshift at the same time.
How long have you got left to quali?
Probably 2 more laps.
Okay.
Me and the Bentley are not friends right now.
Yeah. Lexus just doesn't seem to like the chicane. It's the only thing I need to work on.
Are you doing it in first or second?
Second, always.
Okay.
I'm going in slow enough so that I can get back on the power by the time you hit the second curb on the left. Take advantage of its straight line speed.
The BMW is very good fun round here, I found.
Okay, I might do some laps in it in a minute. Just been doing some public lobbies, Michael, because I'm not allowed in here.
It's the system, James. It's the system. Whoa.
Is it good as in fast, Michael, or just feel good?
What, the Bentley?
No, the BMW.
Oh, sorry, BMW. It's my fastest car at the moment.
Okay.
But it was just fun. It was just one of the first times I've really driven the BMW, apart from really at Spa, where I thought this is a joy. Put a smile on my face.
I'll give it a shot in a minute.
No, David. No, again, I went wide. I get so much confidence from the setup from other corners. But I'm taking too much risk in Aqua Minerali.
Get a banker in, Dave. What are you doing? Banker lap.
It's too late, mate.
Have you run out of time?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna start from 29. Right in the
That's right,
mixer.
I'm 34th right now. I can't even do a lap.
I don't even know what the really, really fast time's gonna be.
Okay. I think I'm gonna screech past the line for one more lap and just enough fuel to do it. Luckily I added that extra liter,
And just super safe.
just coasting.
Get that banker in.
Invalidated again. Oh my lord.
Oh, Hamlet starting from the back.
Already the best pace for me, to be fair. I started from the back earlier in one, and pressed drive and everything. Was sitting there, formation lap started, and then all of a sudden I was in the pit lane
Oh, what did you do?
for no reason. Nothing.
Oh,
I hadn't even. It wasn't even the turn of my row to move yet. It just put me in the pit, and then I had the race started. Then I had controls locked, and I still managed to get from 32nd to finish 13th. I think it was. I was in the Lamborghini that race.
how was that on the curbs around here? Mixed bag?
Okay, yeah.
Come on! Third.
Not bad.
Bad time though.
Oh, you'll still be quicker than me, don't you?
More impressive to me right now is the guy in second, who he was the first person I ever coached, and I started coaching him in Gran Turismo Sport. And he was completely new to sim racing, and now look at him.
Who is that? I can't see that high up to the board.
Errol Verway.
Ah, Errol. He's
Yeah.
you know, he's in our testing team.
Yeah, he's so enthusiastic. He's such a legend, honestly.
He also was one of the stewards on our staff night.
Oh yeah?
And yeah, he was racing with me earlier. We had a great battle when I was in the BMW. He was in the Lamborghini.
Yeah, he's an absolute gent. From the Netherlands.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you pulled that one out the bag. What is it, 20-minute race, Michael?
20-minute race, yeah. But Michael, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
tomorrow we need to discuss making a little bit longer, in my opinion. I think if we go for a 25er, just to get it closer to the hour, because at the moment there's like 15 minutes at the end of this.
Yeah, it's a little bit
A
longer.
little bit too long, yeah.
Go 45 litres, Dave. I
Oh,
survived
yeah,
on that.
Yeah.
In fact, I went 46 just to do the least.
And
to
what did we talk
the
about the
start line.
pressures? They were touch too low, so I'm just gonna go 0.1 up.
Right rear. No, it was right rear that was 26.6. That needs to go up maybe 0.4. So yeah, put up maybe like 0.4 or so.
Oh,
No, the left rear, left rear.
Oh, sorry.
Did you put the
40.
right rear up 0.4?
Dropping right rear, upping left rear.
Considering Errol was like me, not even able to do 42s earlier, the fact he's doing 42.0 now has made me very depressed.
Get good, Michael. Get
The
good.
reason you can't see the face cam is because I was showing Hamlet something. Now it should be back, but no, it's not. There we go. Okay, face cam is back. Sheesh.
Right, I'll watch a bit of this race, then I'll do some M6 laps. I'm trying to think there's an M6 setup I could maybe use as a baseline.
This track is fairly unique. I mean, because you need to smash the curbs.
Well, the Barcelona one seems to be doing quite well. For
Yes, it is,
Lexus.
definitely. Jim, you cannot join this one because you have to register for these races. It's free. It's just you got to register before anyone else does. So, is there a 10 p.m. race? I don't think so. Today we had
Yeah,
just
10 and 11, mate. 10 and 11.
James, see if you can sign up.
UK time.
Well, do you want to do one later on tonight then?
Yeah, I'll do another race if it's available.
Yeah,
I can.
the 10 p.m. and the 11 p.m. are not even half full.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
let's do 10 p.m. then.
Okay, so beta.thissimgrid.com and then sign in
I'm on it.
via Steam, top right.
Log in via sign in through Steam. Sign in. I've done that.
And then choose the 10 p.m. race.
Where's that?
So go back to the homepage.
Oh, top right. Top right. Yeah, top right.
Yeah, and then it will be yeah. The interface is going to be redesigned for sure. So
I love the My SimGrid thing that they've put in at the top though. Chad added that in the other day, so you
oh
can
yeah,
see
to see what
you've
you signed up to. Yeah.
Mm.
Nice. Yeah, I'm in. I've
Sweet,
registered.
sweet.
What's the pass?
That's-
Oh no, you
that-
can't tell me the password.
Oh, it's beta, but no one can sign
Oh,
in
okay.
unless they're registered to the
Yeah.
race. So
Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
Going double file.
yeah, I'll do the 10.
sweet.
I'll stay in the Lexus. Need to get as much practice with the Enduro Cup in this thing. Might be able to fight with the Mercs. It's close enough, I think.
I think the
That'll be
Lexus has a
better.
chance.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm looking at the BOP testing, the times that have been put in so far. It's pretty close between everything.
It's more the
Except for
consistency.
Ferrari.
Like the
Yeah.
Merc can literally just pound round the track and not worry about curbs. So in the race, it's going to be much safer to drive.
It's the Porsche that looks off. And
Yeah,
rather
mate, yeah.
depressingly, the Porsche's my quickest car at the moment. How bad
I
is
was-
that?
I was doing mid 42s with that thing earlier. I could not get a lap time out of it. It was disgustingly bad.
I mean, a mid 42 for me would be a dream right now. So
That was
the
race
pace
fuel.
level
I
I'm
didn't
at,
do a quali
the,
run.
100 litres, so I was doing 43 ones in the Porsche, which was very good for me.
These Mercs, man, look at the jump they get.
Oh my god, whoa. No! I took out Errol. By mistake.
Oh my lord, there's the pile up. There's the sudden pile up.
Oh my god, Dave.
It was all going slow, and then all of a sudden it was stopped. Oh dear.
How many people are out?
Dead.
I think quite a lot.
Oh, that's a shame.
Did Dave cause that one?
Yeah, it was my fault.
He got a bad
Oh.
reaction off the inside curve.
Yeah,
That's
I
one
got,
for Errol
yeah.
to put off his
I'm gonna
He's
have to
got
pay him
his
for
bid.
coaching.
This one's cross off the bucket list. Got taken out by Dave Perel.
So what was your race pace? High 41, wasn't it? In the
Yeah.
last race.
When the track
Yeah.
rubbered in, yeah.
Let's see what you do now.
Let's see
then.
what it is now. Okay, now it's optimum.
Okay.
Is Malinowski quick driver or?
Yeah, it's very fast.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Cheers. Bye bye.
Pole at Spa 24.
Oh bloody hell.
Probably could have Could have got a podium as well, but one of their drivers' wheel, Fanatec wheel, disconnected. It's
Nice.
Oh, is that a Fanatec issue I hear about?
Just another one.
You know what, Dave? In recent races, I think there's been about 5 drivers who have been affected with some form of wheel software or hardware failure, and it's always Fanatec.
Yep.
Happened in Spa 24 Hour to 2 different drivers. It happened at the Academy Cup round 1. It happened in some other stuff as well. I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, my Thrustmaster failed," or my Logitech.
It's not getting away, mate. Gap stayed the same.
Yeah.
It was 3 seconds at the end of the first lap.
After that ding dong.
Yeah. After you destroyed Errol.
Oh, feel bad about that one.
Poor boy. 42.8. Yeah, but
Wow.
2 tenths quicker.
Well, no one's quit the race, which is always nice.
I mean, this is just for fun anyway, isn't it? It's just
Yeah, for
getting
now.
getting up to speed on the track, isn't it? Basically.
You know what people are like, though. They have a tendency, don't they, to quit the, just give up the shorter races. So
Merck definitely has the legs in that first sector, though.
yeah, I just experienced that.
Yeah, it's in a league of its own through there.
I'm in a great little train, though. It's gonna be hard to overtake.
Oh, come on. It's too fast for me, James.
Well, he's doing your pace that you were doing in the Merc.
Yeah.
We died back here. Oh dear.
So it just looks like the Merc is the slightly quicker car.
Oh, he's rolling off now. Unless he made a mistake.
That's better.
Yeah. Oh,
No, no time gained.
Ooh, that's not the line.
left pressures are quite low. Oh, Soldatov ran wide.
Yeah, it's just now whether you can catch Malinowski.
You did a 40.8 in the race, yeah?
Correct, yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was at 28-degree track though, so you are 10 degrees hotter.
So 3 seconds faster than my best. Holy moly.
Yeah, my average
With
though
10
was like
degrees
a mid.
difference.
My average is like a mid 41 though.
How?
We're not running lots of fuel here though, are we? We're just doing like half tanks. Do you think of the Carlo, Dave? You're not as fast as you were in the Merc.
No.
Do you think that's you or Carlo?
I think me. Oh, actually a combination, because the Merc is definitely easier on the curbs. But look, the potential there is much quicker because I gained 4.5 tenths in that final sector. So mid 41s is possible.
Hmm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's the server called, Michael? When I jump on at 10?
Just search grid. It will come up. It's called like DLC party or something.
Oh, okay, cool.
But always when you search grid, it'll be in there.
Cool, cool. Jesus, man.
run into the gravel and lose 2/10 and get a warning for track limits. Thanks.
Dave's clinging on by the skin of his teeth.
Skin of my teeth.
That Merc, man, look at it just pull.
Park it at the apex. Park it at the apex.
Yep. He can't go through you.
Oh, unless he's Dirty Dave. I bought myself half a lap here, half a lap.
It's still going in too hot into the first chicane. Tamburello.
Yeah.
What gear do you usually take Tamburello in?
Second on the entry. And then basically you hit third as you go to the right hander.
Woo!
Not quite half of that.
No. That was epic. That was so cool.
Just enough space.
That's the final lap. Is it? No, 2 more laps to go. Ah, I turned it too late. Wow, look at James, look at that.
Yeah, you can just straight line.
Dude,
Just
watch
straight
when
line
he gets on the
chicane.
power. Holy crap.
It's a combination of torque and the curb riding, because you
Yeah.
can take the chicane more aggressively, but then you could, the torque of the engine just pulls it away from everything else.
BMW just pulls off on the main straight. It's gone.
Yeah. But this Merc is something else, man, because it's good enough in the middle sector as well. Whereas I imagine the BMW is not quite as good in that middle sector. I haven't driven it yet, but
And the
Look at that,
acceleration's
wow,
good
this-
enough, and it's such a tight sector to pass on. Maybe for outright lap time, but it doesn't matter. I'm behind the BMW now, and I don't stand a chance.
you're in the Benters, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, look at it off that final corner, man. It just disappears.
Oh, what?
Disappears.
I didn't even have any warn. I only had one warn.
Drive through.
Michael's
Yeah.
got a drive through.
I literally had only one warning. Oh, I'm not going to serve under
That's
the
too quick.
race, my friend, until the end. Hold on, does the admin password work in here?
Worth a shot. Oh, he's struggling though on that curve. I wonder if he's messed with the setup a little bit to run lower. I mean, look at it up the hill, even in the toilet. Michael, you're up to 6th from 34th.
I didn't start there. I started, I think, 16th or something.
Oh, did you actually get a lap in at the end then?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, okay.
I can't take the final turn better than that. It's impossible.
Yeah.
It was like
You're gonna have to look at-
perfect rotation. Ah.
Yeah, overtaking this BMW on, if you get stuck behind like Samir or Niels,
You're
Yeah.
done for.
yeah, good luck.
You're gonna have to send it, aren't you? Basically.
Yeah,
Oh, we
And
both
then
slid there.
risk-
Shit. Woo!
and
That
risk
was-
the rest
that
of
was
the
your
stewards
chance,
to
Dave.
push on.
I was gonna send it, but I thought, no. And the thing is, he ran wide. It would have worked.
Yeah.
Ah. No time gained. How's that possible?
You literally straight line the exit.
Oh, that was a good race though. When he slowed down for it, that was actually a pretty good race.
On worn tire, once the tires have worn in a bit though, there's not much difference.
Oh man.
It's just off the corners, the thing just explodes and goes. It's nuts.
Oh, that was fun. Seriously, I love this format. It's so fun. I got to have 2 fun races now. I do owe Errol a free coaching lesson.
Yes, you do.
So first I have to apologize to Errol if he's not already raging in the YouTube comments.
Oh, I just sent it on the Beamer. I'm gonna lose the place back because of the drive-through. I just had to send it.
Oh, I bounced into him. I didn't. Ah, David! I bounced straight into him. What an idiot!
Oh, Dave.
Boing, boing. Taparuni spins. Spins his student. Now, where is it where we side by side through the chicane? I think it's here. Oh my god, this is great. I learnt my lesson from yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. If someone's going around the outside of this what's this chicane at the top? Variante Alta, no?
Oh, I can't remember now.
Yeah, the top chicane. Just keep taking, yeah, Variante Alta. Take the, no. Give us the replay. Give us the replay. Anyway, keep giving the space to the other driver, otherwise you're gonna do what I did last night and get spun out.
I heard that free coaching lesson. Errol's in the chat already.
That was pretty sick. Errol, you legend. I'm really sorry, man. I'm really, really sorry. That was sick. Okay, James, you're next,
Yeah.
buddy. Lift
I
and
am in
coast.
next one, yeah.
Lift and coast, you mofo.
Lift and coast.
Oh, it was fun. How do I spell his name? Malinowski. If he's still there, he is still there.
Yeah. He's in the next race as well, so
Oh,
that'd be
sweet.
cool.
Hamlet. How is it that the head of the sim grid, chief operations officer, got a drive-through penalty?
Fell foul of his own rules.
Yes. Plans for some big league racing. Rockets, no, because I don't have the time. So this is honestly why I enjoy these daily races, because on the evenings where because of my schedule, I can't schedule in a race a week in advance. It's just things change too quickly. So um, I prefer the daily racing stuff. I'm like, oh, Thursday or Wednesday night, I have some free time. So how? No, I'm not going to tell you guys. Anyway, um, for those of you wondering, the Coach Dave team, James and his crew,
Hello.
hello. They were
Hello.
testing the Coach Dave setups today. Our priority is to first see if we need to change the Coach Dave setups. And so far, we started at Barcelona. We tested all the cars with all their Barcelona setups, and so far, everything
Exactly the
seems
same lap
okay.
times.
Exactly the same lap times. So that's good news. Tomorrow, we're actually going to split the team. So one of them will work on one of the Evo cars, probably the Ferrari Evo, and the other team will continue to test the setups, our existing setups. So, what monitor am I using? It's a Samsung WQHD, 144 hertz. Yeah, George is super fast. We have this writer on in our team, George, and I hired him. Well, he's a freelance writer. I didn't hire him. But he's a freelance writer for us. He helps with a lot of tutorials and race reports. Turns out the kid is super quick in this game. Holy F. Tiago,
Gave you your unfair money at Kailami, didn't he?
yes. Tiago, which tracks are you struggling with, buddy? Because we've done some testing as well, and also tested before everyone else. Same lap times. And did you know that all of the default setups in the game are the same setups from the previous version? Just so you know. With no changes to the defaults. What are good lap times at Imola? 41s are decent, 40s is alien.
Probably 39s in cold temperatures in quali.
Yeah. Do you think
Once everyone's up to speed.
Do you think old 488 will still have a place? No. It's over now. Dream's over. Sorry about that noise. Dream is over for the old 488. I need best setups for all tracks for the Rari Evo. It's coming. It's coming. Probably
Probably 8-9 days.
yeah, next
The
week.
whole.
Next week, Thursday, Friday.
I'll see. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush this.
We're starting on the Evo tomorrow. Let's put it to you that way.
Yeah.
So
And existing cars at the same time. So
one driver and engineers and a group of engineers will work on the Evo, and the other group of drivers and engineers will work on the existing setups. Yeah, if you're not used to the new force feedback, it will affect your driving. But according to our data, and we've been analyzing the data, there's no change in the actual handling of the cars. But the feeling that you're going to get with the new force feedback settings at slow speed will make a difference to how you feel the car. Merc setups will come after the Evo. Our priority is existing customers and existing setups. Still need to set this thing up.
Oh, that's a funky upgrade, isn't it?
Yeah, they sent me a new one. It's proper carbon, and it's got they used to 3D print the handles, but now they're not 3D printed. It looks like a molding, and it feels so nice. They also sent me, which I've been meaning to put on my steering wheel. They sent me some clips for my TGT that I can use to replace the design on the TGT. Oh, it's gonna look so rad with the Ferrari logo.
Our
And
GT4s have not been changed with the tyres. They
yeah,
do
there's
not.
been no, yeah, exactly. There's been no change to the GT4s, gents.
Does the server come up
On the hour, so
on the
9
hour?
minutes,
Okay,
yeah. And
cool.
so James, if you click on the event in the website,
Hang on.
it shows you the name of the server as well. Because I heard you were asking Michael earlier. Michael, are you still with
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
mate? No, he left, right?
I don't know. Let's have a
Had to
look.
go somewhere.
Oh, he's muted, but he is here still.
No, the tire model only affects DHE 2020. So, for example, if you race in an IGTC track, you are going to get the DHD tire model, but the new physics, new aero physics.
Hmm. Yeah, so there's no. It's not a new tyre model. It's basically a new tyre. That's
It's
it.
yes, it's a new tire and there's slight tweaks to the physics, the aero physics, and that's
Yeah.
primarily what we're checking as well. Are the Evo cars in the real Blancpain series? Yeah, of course, mate. That's the only reason they're in the game. I've been driving the Evo car the whole year. Certain elements of the tire physics have been adjusted, but it's more related to tire pressure in that if your tire pressure is low, there's a little bit more drag. To be honest with you, I've never really experienced that in real life. Like if your tires are already at like, let's say in the game 25 psi, you shouldn't have any drag on the tire. How does it feel from sim to real? Um, there's no sim to real comparison. I mean, this is the closest thing to GD3, but it's
Still no
not.
comparison, is it?
Yeah, it's just not the same. No, this is the same wheel I've had the whole time. It's a Thrustmaster TGT with the TGT base, but I've put on an adapter, which is this thing. This is an adapter from Acelith. They make cool, like, the ridiculous thing about Acelith, James, this thing here, okay, it's like 50 quid.
And it's carbon, proper
Yeah,
carbon.
yeah, it's ridiculous. They're
That's dirt
undercharging
cheap.
by like double. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys in customer teams get to have inputs in car development? It depends. Ferrari sometimes ask me for feedback, and they make. But by the time I'm giving feedback, it's only on software. It could be like a TC map for a particular track on a particular day, or I did contribute to the change in. There's a new dashboard which isn't in the game. I still have to send it to Kunos. It's just a slight realignment of all the data, and I did have a small bit of input there because I'm an interface designer, and their first iteration was a disaster. They took brake balance off the front page and they replaced it with Tailwind. For heaven's sake. Fix that. It's all fixed now.
Doing God's work.
Yeah. There's yeah, yeah. ACC is definitely the best GT3 sim. What do you think? Which Ferrari is faster? The Evo is faster. Any tips on seats? Get the most comfortable one. I was given this one. Thank you, Sparko. Mr.
That is
Dave.
snug as well. If you
Yeah.
fit in it, I struggle to fit in it.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a small size because you can get different sizes. Best wheel settings. Chris, yes, if you go to Coach Dave Academy and click on the tutorials link at the bottom of the page, then you will see a tutorial on, well, actually not all the wheel settings, to be honest. I think we have Logitech and Thrustmaster at the moment, but not Fanatec. In real life, do you feel bumps in the road? Yeah, we feel much more, but it doesn't come through the steering column. It's like,
through your
the,
bum, really, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
through your bum.
through
It's
your
like,
body.
yeah, like what you feel through the steering wheel is, I don't know how to explain it, because even if you have a flat spot, or if you have pickup, or if your tire is failing, it's often not felt through the steering wheel, even though it's coming from, let's say, the front left. The whole chassis like shakes.
It's an oscillation, isn't it? That comes
Yeah.
with the car.
3 minutes
Right.
to go.
So, oh, okay. Is it actually on the hour, or is it not
It's
quite
on the hour,
perfect?
yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh,
on the
it's on
hour.
the hour. Okay.
Robots, mate, robots.
Is Michael in this one as well? Let's have a look.
Michael's gone mute on us.
Yeah, he has. Why has he disappeared?
Chris, coachdaveacademy.com/tutorials. Or if you just scroll to the footer under resources.
Oh, there's 35 of us in this one.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. Kevin Rowland is one of the developers, so is Chad Smith. You, me. Is this another staff party?
You did stream that, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you stream that? You did. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But it was janky. I couldn't read the comments.
Oh, it was YouTube playing up.
Do you know what F1 drivers do with the helmets after each race? Keep them.
Collect them. Yeah. And sell them off sometimes to charity, don't they?
Yeah, so they'll obviously, some of them will trade their helmets. GT drivers don't do the same because we have to pay for our helmets. Most of us, 99% of us have to pay, even if you're a factory driver. So like even Calvin van der Linde, who's an Audi factory driver, he has to pay for his helmets. We do get a discount, but it's still not cheap. Like this helmet here is €1,000 with the discount, and that one behind it is €2,000 with a discount. So bloody hell, not cheap. F1 drivers get their lids for free from the lid manufacturer. I reckon the one with the biggest lid collection is Vettel.
Yeah, for sure. In his Red Bull days, he used to just change his design every other race, didn't he?
He still does with Ferrari, but it's subtle.
Mm.
But every race. Oh, Lando Norris. Lando Norris also.
It's
Okay.
not up yet.
It's not 8 o'clock yet.
10 o'clock, mate.
No, no. 10 o'clock, I mean. It's 21:59.
It's been a long day, I know.
Yeah. You need more setups and you need more setups and Fanatec settings. I want to spend my money on something. The Evo setups are coming. Quickly, James, quickly.
I'll cook them up now whilst we're talking.
No, the wet setup should still be fine because the wet setups are designed so that you can drive on any part of the racetrack. That's why you can use them at any racetrack. So I challenge you to try the standard wet setup and compare it to one of our wet setups. It's not even real.
Because the wet tire is separate to the dry tire anyway, isn't it? In this game, still,
Yeah.
that's not a DH. Do you say a DHE tire? Is that what they're on now?
Yeah, but that's the slick. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the slick, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jump in, James, quickly. No, there's no.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no time limit. There's no time limit.
It's in. We're in.
We're in,
Yes.
baby.
Oh,
Lexus
great. I
power.
can just get thrashed by James as well now. There goes
Yeah.
one more position.
In Das Lexus.
In das Lexus. Hi.
So let me do my. Oh, what tyre pressures were you running, Dave? Which were good in this condition?
Too low, mate. Too low. I'm gonna go on the left side 25.6,
Yeah.
and on the right I'm gonna keep low 25.2 and 25.0.
Okay. Let me just go out now and just do 500 yards before it kicks over, just to see if it works. If they're still good. Oh, you've stuck with a Lexus. Nice, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Dave,
Yeah.
do you want to know? Do you want to know how many website registered users we have?
800.
Bit more.
How many?
We're 15 short of 4,000.
Bloody hell. Oh, that's on the main website, yeah?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh, I nearly spun it then because I still had my TC off from when I was doing drifts earlier. Classic.
Can someone please kick off the king guy? Ulti, are you still with us, mate? I'm gonna
What's
do
he
it
doing?
quickly. He's spamming.
You need someone removed from your chat.
Yeah. That's right.
Days on it.
Do I time him out or do I ban him, gents? What do you want? Timeout or
Give the
ban?
people the choice.
Viking. Hide user. Sorry, mate. Woo.
Am I the only Audi? I'm the only Audi on the grid.
The tribe has spoken.
There are some really quick boys in this one now. You guys are going to have a really good battle at the front, I think. Obviously, you've got Dave and yourself, James, and there's
Killian.
Malinowski, Killian Raiminen, Michael Kondaccioglu.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. It's quick boys. Marek Shins as well, just spotted that.
Yeah, he's right behind me. We're having a little battle in practice.
Little ding dong.
Whoops.
It's turning into an alien swamp meat. Oh, swap meat. Would have been funny if you said swamp.
I suppose the goal eventually with these daily races would be, you know, a couple of tiers running and you'd have
Yes.
some aliens in one, battling it out, berating, and
Yeah, that's
Some-
the target.
newbies and others.
You'd have a tiered system, wouldn't you? Proper one.
Mhm.
Grid ranking.
ranking system is already in use, although it's all manual updates at the moment. So like this rating will eventually be used, but not till like next week will it go onto the ranking. Dave, I think, is like 3rd placed in the ranking system so far.
Dave's on fire.
Because of the that daily racing night that he did last weekend.
Definitely feels a lot more slippery with the higher temperatures.
Yeah. How were your pressures there? Mine were not in the window yet. I'm tempted
Mine
to
was
go up a
slightly
little
too
bit.
high
Slightly too
on the
high.
right hand side, slightly too low on the left hand side. So I've just gone
So
up.
25.7, 25.2, 25.6. I'm gonna go 7 and 25.3. Car feels good, man.
Yeah, it's a fun car to drive around here.
For those of you wondering, we're using the Barcelona setup as the baseline.
Green light. Give it all you got.
We're using our Coach Dave Barcelona setup as the baseline.
This is the one we used for the Enduro Cup, mate. This is.
Oh, this is the bad boy. Yeah, this is
alien
serious
speed
alien pace.
Barca.
Yeah. Yeah, hits. We're gonna have more GD4 races as well because they're, in my opinion, much more fun as a daily format. You can do much more in those races. Actually, James, I would be stoked to race with you in a GD4 daily.
There was a GT4 daily here at Imola today. But I don't
really?
Ah.
That would have been fun.
Yeah. I've yet to obviously done 0 GT4 laps around here. So, how do they feel? Have you done any or not?
No.
Okay. How are people crashing on the qualifying?
Push, push, push.
It's an outlap. I can definitely feel the cold tyres though, or like the when they're not there on that first outlap and push lap even. Just got understeer, lots of it. Right, have I left a big enough gap to you? Yeah. I don't think you're going to be that slow, are you?
I'm at the front, James.
I know, I'm right behind you.
Huh?
You've got one guy behind, ahead of you, haven't you?
It says half. Oh, I'm on the wrong timing screen page.
Amazing.
Well, the day I do a 42 round here is going to be the day I quit ACC with happiness.
You'll get it, mate. It's not that elusive.
What's quite funny is I'm actually about the same pace, if not like a tenth or two slower, doing these quali runs here than I was doing the 100 leader runs in the BOP testing server, which is odd.
Oh, I'm validated on the right hand side. That's not nice. What would it have been?
Yeah, let us know.
I'm gonna have to let off, I think, because I'm catching you two pretty quick.
I don't want to know how many invalid laps I've done around this place already.
It was actually the entry to the chicane. I just took a bit too much from the entry curve, and it 41.8. It's not that fast, but I did let off a little bit.
Go, James.
Oh no! That's gonna be a shit lap then. Yeah.
Have you noticed any major BOP changes at the other tracks that you've driven yet? Or
Not really.
I was wondering how, if you know, some of the cars, you know, like
Oh, you
Aston
cannot use
Martin
that
always.
sausage. Shit.
I did a 42. Yes.
Oh, I'm so close to
That's it. I can
pole
retire.
position. I'm only a tenth away from Malinowski. 3 minutes to go. Damn it. It's gonna have to be the mother and father of tire warm-ups.
Coming in hot, Dave.
I'm not near you, mate.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
Not gonna have enough time. Doo, doo, doo.
Oh, I'm only 1/10 away. 1.5 tenths.
What should I do with this setup? Just leave it as it is.
When the tire pressures are not there in this game,
Yeah,
you're screwed.
I was too high on my right hand side again. Okay. Yeah, they've made that really important now. Really important.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh well.
I think it's actually, you were saying about pressures. I think it's actually even more important than it used to be, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, it is now. Yeah. Yeah, my front was at 28.1 there, and it didn't feel good. Didn't feel happy. It seems like between 27.5 and 27.8 is like its happy window.
James, we could have a good race here, mate. Look at that. Lexus
Yeah.
1, 2, and 4. Damn it. I was 2.5 tenths up when I was behind you. And then I got greedy on the curb.
Yeah, I invalidated my last lap, which is why I was in the pits early.
I was 2/10 up and got brake checked by Merc.
Nice.
Okay, and I've parked my Audi in the parking lot over by the by the chicane at the top of the hill.
Does anyone know when the British pack will be released? Yes, Q1 next year. Q1.
I reckon February.
Alwyn Reed, how
Personal
are you, my
guess.
friend? R Factor is probably best for FFB. Agreed. It has very, very nice FFB. Trouble is the tire model. Just minimize the tire pressures before you do anything, regardless of track temp and stuff. And I wonder why they just let that stay that way. You know, ACC are pumping out so many updates to their system. It's just, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Again, I mean, ACC get to focus on one kind of class, so it is maybe easier. But you know, I'm surprised that the tire model in R Factor has not been sorted out.
How am I losing 6/10 to Malinowski in the final sector? Where the hell do I find 6/10?
That's the top chicane, mate.
Yeah, that's
That's-
an enormous amount of time to find.
But it's so hit and miss. If you get it perfect, you gain so much. Like it's trying to get that is it's tough.
Yeah.
Someone's
Okay.
even asked on chat, what's the trick on the third sector?
It's the chicane.
Yeah.
David, have you ever considered single seaters? Yeah, definitely. Who hasn't? But single seaters
Money.
are a question of money. Yeah. No one has a factory drive in single seaters except for maybe Luca Giotto. I mean, outside of F1, obviously, and IndyCar. But even in IndyCar, there's quite a few pay drivers. Alwyn, I'm always open to coaching you more, mate. Turn 5 at Catalunya. Remember, you got to exit turn 4 and count down on your mind. 3, 2, 1. Brake to the inside, get a nice early apex. Use a low gear to rotate the car and accelerate toward the exit curb.
I'm in a friend's Discord and they're saying, it seems like the Merc and the Lexus are OP at Imola
Yeah, they're
already.
OP. Yeah. Way too OP. And I don't think it's a question of weight, mate. I don't think we can BOP our way out of this one.
Yeah, because lap time wise, it doesn't actually seem,
20 seconds.
to most people, it doesn't seem really all that bad. It's if
It's
you get
where
that
it's
setup
fast,
with
yeah.
the curb, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
way
like
it's
you
fast.
said, James, the consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Merc is head and shoulders because even if you have a bad lap, you don't die because it's so forgiving on the curbs. Whereas if you get your line slightly wrong in the other cars, you die instantly.
Which is what just happened to me.
Yeah. So that fine line between being fast and consistent and being fast and nailing a single lap, which every car can do, is so dramatic.
Yeah. This was always like one thing that, like, when the Porsche was the dominant car, and in some places it still is, but you know, it was easily the most dominant car in the whole game for a while, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I at least thought, do you know what? At least it's a really difficult car to drive. So you know, half the time when you're watching someone drive it, you think, oh, half of those drivers are probably going to wreck
Spin out
themselves
some point, yeah.
I mean, I couldn't do
SROs.
I
This
couldn't
is the-
do 3 laps on the Porsche earlier without collecting a curve once and dying.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was on the default setups without any kind of investigation, but it was just so much more difficult to drive, right? Whereas I could just load the default Merc and do 20 laps at a pace quicker and more consistent.
And that's the thing. So it's really quick, but also it's there's none of that risk associated. Like, oh, he's probably going to kill himself on a curb.
Hmm. Well, I've done the same thing.
Oh,
That curb did the same thing to me.
yeah. Bastard. Damn it. I was looking forward to
But,
that,
yeah.
Jamesy.
You've got to take it as well because
Yeah,
there's a
'cause
guy on my right.
Squeezing, yeah. Squeezing you.
What is that all about? It's weird. The thing is, on a normal lap, you don't feel that when you turn in.
It's because
Wonder
you're
if-
going slower, so the car is not unloaded on the inside.
Mm.
The reason that you're able to do it on a push lap is you are completely unloaded on the inside.
Oh my god, the chaos back here is insane. Whoa! That was my bad.
I'm sorry, James.
Yeah. There's just...
Sorry, mate.
There's Dave once again benefiting from all the chaos at the start. That's why his ranking's so high. It's all falsified.
Went for an overtake then, and the other guy is literally parking it on the apex of the chicane, and you just can't slow down quick enough. It's too much of a pace disparity. Oh well.
I think Endurance Cup is going to be interesting here.
It's going to be a lot of upset people in the first sector. I mean, in the first lap.
Yeah.
I've been trying to think about how to introduce like a first lap only safety car, but how to do that across all 4 splits, I'm not sure.
You won't be able to do it across all 4 splits. Jesus, this Merc, man.
Well, what I was thinking is that you would have just one, at the very start, the stewards can be focusing on deciding if they need to make a safety call, and one of the stewards can be the safety car. It's just only for the first lap, no time else. So, when the reports come in, when that safety car steward is needed, well, he won't be in the safety car anymore, so he can be doing the stewarding. The issue is how to verbally communicate with all the drivers about it. That's near on impossible.
Oh, I've got a sizable amount of front damage and it's not doing much to my understeer problems.
What is this thing that I just heard on the stream about communicating with drivers?
Hey?
1 second.
Stand by there, ulti.
What? I lifted off the throttle completely. I gave away half a second, and I get final warning.
What? How have you got 3 warnings in 5 minutes? Not even 5 minutes.
Because like one of them I had to make to avoid crashing the car. I started to lose the car at top chicane.
Malinowski and I are
Running
doing
wide.
pretty much exactly the same lap times right now. Bastard. Ulti, we're trying to figure out a way to better communicate with our users during a race.
TeamSpeak.
Yeah, I was talking about. Been trying to think of a way if there's any possibility of utilising a safety car in the Endurance Cup, but to do that across all 4 splits, I don't think it's going to be possible.
It is.
A TeamSpeak server to have everybody have 500 drivers in. I don't even want to know how much a TeamSpeak server is for that. If
Well, I
TeamSpeak
mean,
can even hold 500.
isn't the new TeamSpeak out already? Which is basically free. You can host servers for free.
I know on TeamSpeak 3 you can host the server for free, but only for like 16 people.
And then the new TeamSpeak beta. Because yeah, I mean, TeamSpeak has that function where you can, like, literally people can be in different channels, but
Yeah,
you can make that talk to all of them, which is really nice
Yeah.
help. It works really well for those endurance things. I think I did it
we
in
did
the.
that pre-SimGrid days when it was GZR. That's what I
Yeah.
did. I was the safety car, well, I was the director. And I would direct the safety car whilst talking to all the drivers in their own channels.
Yeah, it works so
Oh,
damn
come
well.
on! Really?
Right.
I did not cut at all. I followed the Merc in front of me.
That might have only been his first warning, though.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Hamlet, Chief Operating Officer of the SimGrid, is into his second drive-through penalty in as many races.
Within 7 minutes.
I've had none all day and now 2 in 2 races. And I'm not
What's your-
even...
What's your race pace, Dave?
I'll tell you in a second, just hang on. Navigating turn 1. 41.9.
Okay. Traffic, I'm doing 42.5. It's not too bad.
Sorry, I don't know it. I can't actually clear it even if I wanted to. The admin password doesn't work.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I'll tell you, the amount of cars that are dying on the curbs and they're all mid-engined.
Malinowski and I are just pace matching the whole time. So frustrating. Because he got that jump at the start.
What's the gap?
3 seconds the whole time.
Wow, this mid-pack is scary, man.
No, I'm pace keeping this Mercedes of Ryan Meenan. Like, he pulls away from me in some sections and then I'm able to just close right back up in others. This battle could go on all remaining of the race if I didn't have that bloody drive-through. Oh, I'm not gonna do it, but if you don't serve a penalty, your drive-through penalty within 3 laps, you no
get
longer get disqualified.
Oh.
You don't anymore. You get a stop
Nice.
and go 30 instead.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank
Oh,
God
so
for
much
that.
better. Yeah, because the amount of races that ruins. Holy crap.
It ruined a team's race in one of the lower splits on Saturday, in the Endurance
Yeah.
Cup.
So that's gone now.
Too busy arguing with the stewards, and the steward said, you know, you can appeal it after the race, you've got to serve the penalty, and they didn't. So the team just disqualified them. But I have to serve my drive-through now.
Literally every lap we are like within a tenth of each other. Damn it! Slow down. Let's have a race. Okay, there he did a 41.8. Me, 42.0.
This pit lane is so long. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna get I think I'm gonna be last by the end of this. It's gonna be sparse pit lane.
But mate, you must serve it, otherwise it's going to affect your grid ranking.
I'm serving it now.
Because I'm pretty sure that Kev will program that in.
Well, I want him to program in DNFs, but like a fixed penalty or something.
Somehow, I'm up to 16th from 31st.
Alien.
Alien.
Oh, I wasn't so much of an alien when I spun on the first corner.
I'm 20th after the drive-through. I was 5th, so I've lost 15 positions.
What? How the hell did I get track limits in the final turn? That's weird.
That-
Just be
it's a
aware of
no-time
that,
game,
gents. Yeah. But there is a
Not a track
sensor there. Yeah.
On the inside or outside?
Was it, I think was outside there.
Okay, with the damage, one for a 41. $42 flat, actually. Whoa.
Flippin' hell.
Getting closer.
Trying. What did you do there? 41.5? 41.5.
The Shin's still up there with you.
No, he's in the pit. DNF'd it. Losing his ranking.
Come on! The gap stays the same. This car is so fun to drive.
Just really well balanced.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jack Corley's watching this stream. I have to tell him, James, that you've managed to convert Dave to the Lexus as well.
Nah, we'll stick with it for Enduro Cup, I think. Should be good.
He messaged me the other day to say, he was like, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I converted James to the Lexus.
Yeah.
I said, you've got to
I've
do
never
the
driven
BMW
it.
now.
I mean, Gregor did the Lexus setups for CDA, so Barcelona was the first competitive race I'd ever done in it. Whoa. That chicane is still killing me. Why?
Love the hairpin when you can just show someone to the outside. It's like, yeah, you're never going to get past. Just shoved it up there.
Oh my god. 41.7, 41.8, 41.7. I made it 10th. Agonizing. Oh, this is incredible. Honestly. Oh, he's found another gear.
Okay, 12th. It's not too bad. Top 10 in 2 laps. Because you'll make it another lap, won't you? Up front. Whereabouts
Yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we may actually get 2 laps. Ah, 1 more lap, I think.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
final
It
lap.
is.
41.7 again. Ah, both of us.
He doesn't really make mistakes, he just has internet drops.
Yeah.
Malinowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting. Up ahead. Could gain on them.
7 tenths.
Oh, I'm about to do my best ever lap. Hey, 42.5. I'll take that.
Six tenths.
What, the gap is?
Yeah.
How come you caught so quick?
He made a mistake midway through the race, which brought me within a second. And then we've been stuck at a second until the final lap. Ah. What a race.
Yeah, got close.
41.8. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's a shame we had the incident. Would have been a good
Yeah,
close
mate,
fight
it
up
would have been
front.
epic. Trust me, it would have been a three-way. A threesome, baby.
Well, I think Marek, he would have been quick as well. So it would have been 4 of us basically.
Wow. Parker, P12?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
not
no,
too bad.
no.
Come 31st. I'll take
Well
that.
done.
There was a lot of chaos though that I took advantage of there.
300 people watching, holy crap. That was epic.
Let me have a look at the replay. I just want to see what the curb does, which makes you die, basically.
Mate, I
Let me-
honestly think it's because you're literally driving over it with your inside wheel. And at that speed, the car just can't cope. So it bottoms out on the curb. Whereas if you're going fast, all the load and all the weight is on the outside tire. The inside tire doesn't even stress about the curb.
Jeez, yeah, it's. I don't know how people are going to avoid that though in races. You know, at the start, because if I don't do that, I'm going to crash into Marek anyway. You know.
Yeah, you got to stay off that curb, no matter what. It's something for us to know for the race, for the endurance
Yeah.
race.
It's so. He didn't squeeze me or anything, but if I go any wider and avoid the curb,
Turn 1, Michael. We're talking about turn 1.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the other thing.
he
Michael
did squeeze me
Hamlet
a
is
little bit.
causing chaos in his own race.
I just a guy lost it at the final double left, and I veered left to try and let him room to rejoin. And then, as he went through the second part of the left, I just hit the sausage and it just bounced my car right into his. All I was trying to do was leave him room. That's all I wanted to do was leave him the room to rejoin, and then all I did was fuck him.
What did
Chat.
Marek? I also want to see when he retired.
Like from lap 7 to lap 12, I had invalid laps, but the game says I didn't improve. I think they have to work on those deltas. Okay, that's a 4-hour stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, but I'm done. That was awesome. James, Michael, Ulti, thanks for joining in, guys. I hope we can do more of these. And
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah,
Good fun.
It's fun. So yeah, everyone, again, the daily racing, it's free for everyone to use, beta.thesimgrid.com. And we're working on the setups. We suspect the the Ferrari Evo will be first. And hopefully next week, if we push really hard, I don't think it's realistic, but we will try. And in the meanwhile, we're going to continue working on our other Coach Dave setups to make sure they're working with the new physics. So far, according to our data, everything seems okay. Seems like no major changes are necessary. But if you find something, feel free to drop us a line in Discord, because the more feedback we have, the better. And we will, if you find something, we'll be willing to go back and check it out as well. All right. Anyway, thank you again. And until the next one, maybe Sunday, not sure. Until the next one, catch you on the next lap.